Sooner only I love you. Welcome on in, everybody, to Yakuza Like a Dragon. And I will say, ever since playing the last time on stream, my excitement for this game has been renewed. Because I found it a little bit weird, all the side quests and whatnot kind of stopped spawning. Because the game was preparing us for freaking Osaka. I'm not going to go too much into it because I've said this so many times on stream. I went to Osaka. I went to just Japan in 2017. All over Tokyo, Mount Fuji, Osaka, that place with the deer. No, thanks for the alert. All over the place. And Osaka, by far, is the place I regretted not visiting more because it had such good food, especially in the place called Dotonbori. This is a picture. This picture is actually a one I took of Dotonbori. No, Kasuga wasn't actually there. I just photoshopped him in. But it's a dang shame I don't actually have a picture of the famous running man, except for this. If you look very closely at the bottom of the picture, bottom middle, right next to the emotes, you can see the reflection of the running man in the building because it's the opposite side from where that is of the river. So, yeah, there's my avoiding copyright of any professionally taken photo of Dotonbori. And let's get into the game. I'm super excited to play. I'm super excited as Majima sings over my speech. Let's continue. We've got like 70 hours in this game, so you know, a change of scenery was well deserved. I don't know what we're gonna be doing. Something tells me we're definitely not gonna be doing any business today unless Kasuga has found a way to work remotely. Jeez, thank goodness this game takes place in 2019 instead of 2020. And yeah. Let's explore all the food stands and whatnot. I guarantee I'll have stories to tell. Maybe not a lot of stories. I'm gonna be honest, I only went to Osaka for like 2 nights. Separate nights. So this is Sotenbori Street. It's famous for all its food stands and whatnot, flashing lights. Like Osaka is basically like the big flashy city where Tokyo is the organized city. It's almost like Las Vegas versus New York, you know? Oh, we can hire a street performer at our rice cracker company. But as it is, showing off for people something. Let's recruit him. Why don't you join my company? I had no idea what you said. Oh, I think I'll have to pass. Being a performer, I'd rather work with someone with a bit more charisma. Okay. Look at Kasuga's face. You're telling me I don't got charisma? I got so much charisma, it's exploding out of my head. Maybe that's just my hair. Tojo Crest. But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you guys are ready for me nerding out about Japan for, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours nonstop. I can't go here. This will probably open up after a while. As far as I know, I think this is the place from Yakuza 0 where you play as Majima. Let me just take a small tour while I read chat. This already looks familiar. Although I think the giant crab restaurant is here in real Osaka, and then this is the constipated man is like it's all stuff that's in Osaka but kind of moved around. Did I get to eat any takoyaki? Thank you for asking, America Online. Here's a picture I got beforehand of what I believe is the takoyaki restaurant or stand that I went to that had the best takoyaki I've ever eaten in my life. And if we see this in the game, I'm going to... Somebody shout it out, and if not, I'm going to. I need to look up what the name was this again. It was like takoyaki doku something nanba. Literally nanba. This nanba must be a takoyaki mogul to my rice cracker mogul. Looks like we got some competition in the food industry, huh? Foot. Pachinko. Foot pachinko. Very good. That is fancy stylish. Yeah. Love the battle music here. Oh, so you've played, huh? We just got here, and I know different areas have different battle music. Obviously, up until now, we've only heard the golf balls. We've only heard the Kamurocho and the Ichincho battle themes. Man, it... Oh, wait a minute! I think I have a picture of this exact place. Parfait Chocho. Although, it's funny. The reason I have a picture of it is, in real life, Osaka, it's called Palfay. Yeah, they put an L instead of the R. Whoa. It's just funny to see that just in real life. Hello?
I can't believe how lit up the city is at night. Imagine how much electricity this street alone drains up.
Speaking of which, did you know Kansai runs at a different...
Oops. I'm an idiot. Guys, repeat that. Repeat that. I missed it. Oh. I'm sorry, Sunji. I interrupted you.
I can't believe how lit up the city is at night. Imagine how much electricity this street alone drains up.
And speaking of which, did you know Kansai runs at a different electrical frequency than Kanto?
What the heck?
50 hertz versus 60?
Sci-fi.
It's not. Kanto simply runs their electricity at 50 hertz.
Oh, you.
Whereas Kansai uses 60 hertz instead.
Oh, you.
So when you go from here to Kanto, some of your electronics
Ew.
might not work.
Sorry, guys. I'm a computer engineer. That just hurts me.
Are you gonna try and leech power all the way from Sotenbori?
That's ridiculous.
You even have to ask?
Oh, yeah.
Way too much work to steal different currents of
The
electricity.
Gummy Jill were stealing electricity.
That's really not the issue.
Love this game, so entertaining. I love that it's as entertaining to play as it is to watch. And it's almost like I'm watching along with you guys when the story kicks in. Club Sega. This doesn't exist anymore. Any new crane games? Still the same prizes. I was kind of hoping to have different prizes over in Osaka. Osaka! Every time I hear Osaka, I can only think of the character from Azumanga Daioh. We played all of these before. Let me just do a quick crane game. You know, I still have been defeated by the little burb coons. This is the one. I can feel it. Tommy Jewel. Sylvian's back. Welcome on in. Did you enjoy your dinner? Hope you had something good. We're doing a little bit of arcade crane games, just to recreate my experiences from when I went to Japan. The fun thing about these crane games is that they actually do require a fair bit of skill. And they're designed in a certain way. Unlike crane games in America, which are like, yeah, it only has a strong claw like every 1 in 20 tries, and it's just designed to make you rage and spend all your money. I mean, Japanese crane games are also kind of that. But they have this focus on like skillfully positioning the plush. And sometimes it's not about grabbing it, but like that. Sometimes it's about setting it up so that you can just knock it in. And they even literally tell you the strategies, because they know even if you know exactly what to do, you're still not gonna win unless you have like the perfect placement. Oh, the Java Sparrow. I love him so. He's such a round burb. So thick. Your food came out great. Stuffed bell peppers with salad. Ooh, that sounds so nice. My parents have actually been experimenting with cooking lately, and my dad actually gave me some like pre-stuffed peppers, and all I gotta do is like fry them in a pan. Would have been too much to wish for if that actually worked. And now you are stuffed yourself. Hey, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Basically, I can cook. It's just I'm just very lazy. Very lazy to prepare things for myself. So, you know, give me something that's ready to just throw in a pan. I can make it. Dora! Okay, here's my plan. Here's my setup. I gotta rotate the Java Sparrow boy, the round burb, until he touches the glass in front. And then I can use that as sort of a third point in 3D space to stabilize, because you can see the tensegrity forces by the tail. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to grab it. I think this is too far back already. Come on, come on. Ooh. Wow, I've succeeded in rotating it. Helping out with dinner, chopping, preparing. That's good. It's good skills. It's something that, like, I feel like because I'm an only child, my parents, like, didn't let me help with cooking as much as would be beneficial to my adult life. I feel like I'm gonna have to ask for a reset on this one. Ugh. Ma'am, I need the birds rotated. I need their eggs in a row. Welcome to Club Sega. But you know, it's a journey. It's definitely a journey. I think one of the reasons is because they don't really know how to cook all that well themselves. I mean, they make delicious stuff, but only like 5 recipes total across my entire childhood. Not a very large variation, you know? But it's been a journey myself to, like, think of the things that I can use. Having to grocery shop for myself ever since I went to college. Definitely a unique experience. I'd like to order 15 chickens, please. You gotta put your pre-order in, you know. In Japan, they really gotta have all their chicken pre-ordered for months ahead of the Christmas season. Because in Japan, fried chicken is seen as a Christmas dish. It's a tradition. Tradition where? Here, now. Yeah, this definitely does not work the way that I think it's supposed to. This is one of those cases where you don't want to grab it. It's too thick. You actually want to just position it here so that when the claw tries to grab it, it nudges it to the left. Check it out. See? See? Ah. I've got the strats. Common's in the same boat. Didn't cook until you had someone to cook for, but you learned for a while. Hey, you could have fooled me. Kamen Rider always looks like you've got the most delicious foods I have ever seen home cooked from, like, the Asian persuasion. I say that growing up in a Filipino household. To reiterate, my parents were not good cooks. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, come on. You have 4 siblings in their mid-20s, 40s. Growing up, you didn't know them aside from your youngest brother, but it's kind of semi-only child. People come from all walks of life. What brings us together is that we all can learn. Come on, this is gonna be it. Right in there. Yeah, baby. I got the big bird. Beautiful. He's so big he doesn't fit inside the prize outfit without clipping through the door. Jumbo Bonchan. I feel satisfied. I feel fulfilled in life. I have one more play. Might as well try to grab this one. Stop. Bird, the word. Bluebird says that's one thick bird. Came from a jumbo-sized egg. Well, that doesn't help. Jumbo chicken get. Miku is currently making chicken in a cream of mushroom sauce with veggies and noodles. How dare you? How dare you make chicken and not share? Cream of mushroom is probably one of my favorite flavors. Who knew you could make cream of mushroom sauce from just Campbell's cream of mushroom soup? That is one of the recipes I learned growing up, and I actually was thinking about making the other day because I have all this stuff. I got some cans of cream of mushroom soup. We can make it into the pasta if you mix it with some sour cream and some other things. You make it into a pasta sauce, rather, and then you pour it over whatever noodles you got. Use chicken as the protein, as Brad would say. Protein. You got yourself a delicious meal. Speaking of, let's see what food is available over here in Osaka. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are underrated. They are actually my favorite pizza topping for the longest time as a kid. They might still be. I'm surprised that people don't like them as much. Just because they're vegetarian doesn't mean they can't be good. Order the recommendation. What they got? What is this place? They got dumplings, gyoza, tenshinhan. Wait, they got tien? Oh no! You bring out the bowl and it flashes your eyes like solar flare! Mixed fried rice, Chinese soba, pork pepper steak, shrimp and chili, Chinese yakisoba, Sichuan dan noodles. Oh, I love those! There's this dan place in LA that gives you like the spiciest noodles you could ever ask for because they let you set your spice level. I've tried the maximum. I regretted it, but it was delicious. See, that's how you know, like, they've got the perfect blend of spices. When it's hot enough to melt your mouth, breathe hot fire, and, you know, your entire digestive tract hates you after. But you can still taste it. It doesn't overwhelm the flavor. Stir-fried liver and onion, sweet and sour pork, twice-cooked pork, mapo tofu, dumplings. I'll take it all, baby. I will literally take it all, because that's how you get all the combos. How much is that? 6,000 yen? Ain't nothing. For what? For 6 people? That's a good deal. For 7 people, actually. Guilty pleasure, eat the mushrooms raw. Well, gotta make sure they're mushrooms that you can safely eat raw, that's for sure. Delicious! Combo meal created. Combo meal created. Combo meal created.
Delicious.
Yeah, the entire party is just gonna be walking around with full stomachs. Osaka King. This game makes you so hungry. This and Final Fantasy 15, they're the PlayStation 4 games that just, every time I see the food, they're the equivalent of those, like, plastic model meals they put outside, like these. How convenient. Oh, it's a sushi restaurant! Although, you know, this is a little low poly. I wonder if the PC and or PS5 versions have a little higher polygon counts for these kinds of models. Got these little plastic models outside the restaurant to show what the food looks like. Oh, it's one of these places! So I've been to one of these places that will put the sushi, like this is candy, but here, these are boxes with actual sushi in them. And they're kind of like little gift box thingies, but they're really fancy bentos, basically. And they are meant to be taken to go, and you eat them like on your commute to work, on the train. I've seen people, like, the most Japanese businessman thing I've seen was when I went on the bullet train around lunchtime, and this big dude in like a fancy business suit, like, sat with his bento lunch and cracked open a giant can of beer right on the train and just dug into his bento sushi on his commute from like Tokyo to Osaka. Like, that is the life. That is how you do it. Like, when he sat down, he did the whole like yosha that you hear like people do in anime when they're like kind of tired of the world, but they can't help but take comfort in the day-to-day things they can count on, like their daily sushi. Beautiful. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I thought this said sushi chicken. Sushi chikuzen. Nigiri, simmered vegetables. Okay, I can't. We just ate. We're too full. Final Fantasy 15. Takes the cake for like the most realistic food in all of video games. Where's our... Okay, here's our objective. Let's continue to explore. Which way were we walking? We saw the Club Sega, so we were walking this way. Takoyaki. Love the mascot. Takoyaki chips. It's like Sayu in No Straight Roads. She's a mermaid advertising shrimp chips or whatever. Oh yeah, let's have this takoyaki. Let's have this octopus advertising takoyaki. Don't think about it too much. Oh, you got your ramen place? Oh, look at that. It's mechanical and it goes up and down. It's so good. And you know what? The parts of the building up above, those are actually apartments. Those are people just live there in the middle of this crowded street. The place I Airbnb'd in Tokyo was kind of similar. It was... Well, we'll do a fight while we address the raiders. Talking about
Watch me.
Whoa.
Get serious.
Whoa. Wow, we rocking.
Stopped.
You're in it now.
Woo. It's time we get everybody together and blow the stand. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yo, we Cowboy Bebop. I love this battle theme. You weren't kidding. Whoa. Also, thank you for the raid, Nerdy Drifter. How y'all doing? Let me just enjoy this battle theme. What's up, Nerdy Drifter, CJ, the Insane Gifter, Flux Oblivion, welcome on in. S. Blackheart, welcome on in. We got a food fight going on. Thank you for reading. How are y'all tonight? We're playing Yakuza Like a Dragon, and we just got... Well, apparently some of these only level 20, huh? Notorious VIP. One-man army weaponologist hit journeyman. We're playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. We just got to Osaka, which I didn't even know was in the game. We're just exploring while I nerd out about my trip to Japan 4 years ago. Man, it was so long ago now. Ow.
Here we go.
What did that bike ever do to you, Psycho? How y'all doing? How's the stream? What were you playing? Earthbound, yeah. Earthbound, one of my favorite games. If you couldn't tell, I like RPGs. But my favorite RPGs are the ones that are, you know, just totally out there. When it comes to, like, modern day crazy situations like Earthbound, this game kind of, like, brings back that feeling. So I kind of call this the new Earthbound. Or games that just have this fantastic journey of a story like Chrono Trigger.
Right.
Those are the kind of RPGs I'm into, and I'm so happy this game kind of captures that feeling again after so long. For the longest time, it always felt like RPGs these days were like, oh, it's another, like, it's based on school, but you're also, like, training to be warriors. Basically everything in, like, the Trails of and the other series is not to say they're not to say they're bad. They're just, you know, not my thing. This! Look at this guy. Look at him go. Look at him wiggle. This is what I'm all for. I'm slapping him with spatulas. What more could you want? Hey.
Come on, take this.
Queen Miku's gonna eat dinner. Have a good lurk, Queen Miku. But how y'all doing? Heard some Earthbound music. Yep, my alerts are all based on Earthbound. I made them myself. All the assets, all the art, all my emotes too.
Here we go.
You know, wanted to inject a little bit of my favorite games in there. I actually am co-streaming Earthbound with a friend every Sunday. We played just yesterday. We got all the way to the Stonehenge base. So, you know, most of the stream was just grinding for the Sword of Kings. But I was all for it. I knew that day was gonna come. Like, you don't stream Earthbound and not go for the Sword of Kings. Come on. Even if it takes all night. Yeah, how y'all doing? How's the stream? Let me see. Roxy Stray, what's up? There's a storm. Uh-oh. Hope your internet survives. Let's see. Nerdy Drifter says, chatting for the last 10 minutes, you were playing Dragon Quest Heroes. How's that? We stand RPGs here. We definitely do. Love me some. Is this? No, this is not the store. This is not the store. What is this? Hello? Can't get it at the Tojo Clan crest? Just knock over everything. Takoyaki stand, let's go. Oh, is this? It's not, is it? It kind of looks like it. Hold on, let me just compare this real quick. I don't know. I don't think it's the same. No, this is based on another stand. This is my favorite takoyaki stand from Dotonbori. So, I feel like we might see a real life version of it, or rather, the game version of it very soon, maybe? I'm just nerding out at this place, Osaka. If you ever go to Japan, try to go to both Osaka and Tokyo, if you can, if you have the time. If not, focus on as many different districts of Tokyo or of Osaka as you can.
Irashaimase.
Irashaimase. Pretty good. Because, you You know, both cities specialize in so many different things. Premium sushi, I've already got 10 of those. Corned beef, Sega takoyaki. What makes it Sega? Just don't look like Sonic the Hedgehog. Arigato. Always shot Papo.
Okay.
Good shape.
Is Kyoto worth visiting? I've been to Kyoto. Like I said, different cities specialize in different things. Go to Kyoto if you want a more traditional, like, kind of countryside, old-fashioned view of Japan. Because that city is a lot less developed, but that's on purpose. Like, it's a lot. There's a lot of shrines. There's almost no subway travel. Like, you get there by train, and then once you're there, you travel by taxi. Because there's no rail systems, like, implemented in most of the city. So it's very, like, you go to visit the shrine that Miyamoto went to when he wanted to, you know, get inspired, and he eventually made Star Fox because of, you know, thinking about all the arches you could fly through. I've been to that shrine. I've walked through all of those torii gates. It's a long walk, but it is worth it. They're so beautiful.
Earlier, some lady and I got into it when we were on the escalator.
Junki's talking about the fact that in Japan, in Tokyo, when you're on the escalator, everybody stays on one side, I think the left side. And in Osaka, everybody stays on the right side. Nobody says why. It's just an unwritten rule.
Really? Why?
Oh, you were standing on the left side.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. How'd you know?
He didn't know.
Was that wrong?
Osaka right, Tokyo left.
Unlike Kanto, Kansai people stand on the right, so you were probably in her way.
That would explain it. Why do Kanto and Kansai have to be so different? Anyone know which side people from Chubu stand on?
Couldn't tell you. Just don't stand in the middle.
Why don't we stop by Nagoya on the way back and find out?
You're only saying that because you're hungry for kishimen noodles.
Not
Nagoya.
necessarily. I just want to change of pace.
Don't lie, you had noodles on the brain. Hey,
Wait a
what are we
minute.
talking about again?
Wait a minute.
Nothing important, apparently.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Right here. Right here. Right this one spot. They even have the same ad. Ah, dang it. You're only allowed to eat lettuce sandwiches in Yakuza games.
I'm not.
Who are you? What? Edison of Anarchy? Yo, we're in for a mini boss fight, level 39. Alright, let's take this seriously. You can go Stunt Smash.
You're gonna get stoned.
So Kyoto is like great for that kind of traditional stuff. I wouldn't say go there for your entire trip though. Like visit it as one stop. I did have an Airbnb in Kyoto and it was oof. The benefit is that your Airbnb will basically be an entire house for the same price as like an apartment anywhere else. If you choose Airbnb, I recommend it. It's cheaper and it's more like authentic to the experience of living there, you know? Nagoya, which Psycho just mentioned. It's a good place for seafood because one of the famous foods there is like the eel bowl, the hitsumabushi. It was delicious. They're also known for like pork cutlets. And there's a Pokemon Center there. I actually visited it accidentally because it's in the middle of a mall. Definitely another place I'd recommend stopping for one day, not like your whole trip. Like if you want to do a whole trip, Tokyo or Osaka, pick one or go between them. The rail pass that you can get if you're a foreigner to Japan, which if you're watching the stream, I'm assuming you are. Oh, Psycho will need to heal very soon. Right now. You can actually get a discount if you're a foreigner. A discount on the rail pass. So for like a 2-week duration, I think I paid $200 for a like whole 2 weeks ticket for the bullet train. So you know, take advantage of going between Osaka and Tokyo if you do that. Because if you don't have that, a single ride on the bullet train will cost $200. So it's already worth it if you just do it once.
Eyes on me.
Gosh dang it.
I'll show you.
Guys, I'm sick of this guy. But is he weak to gun?
Take this.
I don't miss.
Good to know. It's not bad. I missed. Woohoo, critical. Nerdy Drifter will have to lurk with food. Hey, I've definitely made people hungry, so thank you for the raid and have a good lurk. Yeah. CJ says for Earthbound, there's some people who get lucky that they get the Sword of Kings in 13 attempts and 2 magic frying pans.
get serious.
I was talking about this in my co-stream. We did not get the Sword of Kings on stream, but the last time I played Earthbound on my own, I was ready to get the Sword of Kings. I sat down, I had like snacks and drinks and everything I needed to just like last the entire day and night. And I got the Sword of Kings within an hour, which was great, but then I didn't know what else to do with myself for the rest of the day.
I'm not backing down.
Let me assume that if he's hitting us with ice moves, maybe he's weak to fire? Just Pokemon rules? No, resistance. So Mega Man 1 rules.
Want to fight? Bring it on.
It's a meme for your channel. I see. Yeah, lettuce sandwiches. So sad. Kiryu needs some food. Yeah, but talking about the rail pass, it's worth it, especially because the bullet train. I wish California had a system like it. So here's the easy comparison. The entire country of Japan is basically the same size as the state of California.
Are you quick enough?
So like traveling between Osaka and Tokyo is like the equivalent of traveling between San Francisco and Los Angeles. This guy sucks. Gonna have to have Psycho use the heal all status effects move. Tag team? You can go from Tokyo to Osaka in just 2 hours with the train. So like, you can leave at like 8 a.m. You're in Tokyo in the morning. You're in Osaka. Not even before lunchtime. Just like, or not even at lunchtime, but way before lunchtime. You want to drive from Los Angeles to San Francisco? You got 5 hours without traffic, without stopping. Oh, it's so bad. Thank you for the sub, CJ the Insane Gifter. Thank you for being insane and gifting yourself a sub. Enjoy the emotes, grab a nest, get comfy. I made them all myself. At least the ones available on Twitch proper. I've got some better Twitch TV emotes from friends because they are just insanely talented, and I just want to have as many chickens as possible roaming all over Twitch. Let's try sashimi slice.
Have fun with this.
Have fun with this. Weak. He's weak to knives. He's weak to Knives Chow from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Now I know. Stab, stab, stab. Finish him.
There we go.
I did not expect that impromptu boss fight. Californian laughable train system. I think like,
Hell yeah.
you can tell how long ago this was, but like, I think Obama signed something that was going to start our rail system from NorCal to SoCal, and we have still not seen that. So, you know, I'm waiting.
Nice.
Let's hope it like gets started eventually. I would love to be able to just visit my friends up in NorCal in 2 hours. Like, here's the thing. If, like, let's say there's an anime convention going on in LA. It could take me like 2 hours to get to there, even though I'm in LA, just because of traffic. If there's an anime convention in San Francisco and I could get there in 2 hours, I could literally like not even have to, I could just like not have to get an Airbnb or anything like that. I could just, from my own apartment, go to NorCal, go to the convention, and come back. Like, oh, that'd be so powerful. I love that. Same day. That saves so much money. Even if it did cost $200, maybe that's not worth it actually. Because I've had flights to there that are kind of that cheap. Let's see. Where else can I go? Oh, I was going to show... Let me just let these guys pass on by. We need more maglev technology. Like the girl from that Moon movie. Maglevs. I love that this Salon Pass, that's what that katakana says. Salon Pass. I love that the Salon Pass ad is still there. Check it out. I have a picture of the real life location. This exact view. Memorize it and compare it to this. Nope, not the chickens. Like, look. There's a Salon Pass ad in the same place. And then the Wego building is now a pizza lot. There's a lot of pizza restaurants apparently. Huh. Yo, it's so weird. It's like the same place. There's even the bookstore across the way too. So that means if I just walk onto this bridge, there's a naked guy. And I just dun 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 dun. The running man is now a beer drinking man. Yo, dude, careful. All that running you did, it's gonna be for nothing if you just drink beer. Gain that beer gut all the way back. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, they keep that store, whatever that is. Wow, wow. I just wanna absorb this area. Jungi, put your portrait right there. What is this guy all about?
How exactly does one master their art? Maybe if I tried something new, I could make some sort of breakthrough.
Sure. You want to put on some pants and also join my rice cracker company? Well, if you're looking to start something new, you can always apply for a job at my company.
Oh, yes! You'd make a great model.
A what?
Alas, I don't feel much passion or confidence coming from you.
Wait, what? What's this about passion?
You lack it. I seek dauntless courage and raging, unadulterated passion. And friend, I'm not getting it from you.
Not really seeing his angle here. But I do get that he wants someone dauntless and raging with passion. Confidence 8, passion 8.
I feel sharp as a knife.
The heck, man? I can't. I gotta find some ways to
Must take a lot
up
of guts
Kasuga's
to jump into
spunk.
the river from here.
Who would even do that? And why?
Who jumps into the river? What?
That's something of a local tradition when the home team wins, say, baseball or soccer game. Apparently some fans dive right in. Then you'll see the ambulance rush over, because eventually some dummy will injure himself.
Ugh.
I'd say that's more reckless than gutsy.
So wait, these people get so excited that their team won. They celebrate by jumping in the river? The logic escapes me.
People get crazy for
Two
sports,
kinds
dude.
of people in this world, you know?
Man, I just love the reflection technology in this game. Look at that. It's an accurate, like, the divider and everything. It's so good. Can I read some of these? TJ Insane Gifter says, you'll return someday. You're probably already left by now, but thank you for the sub. Thank you for being here. Ask Nerdy Drifter what that entails. List of targets. Uh-oh. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Woo. See, we got Suramisu, Reku, I have no context for any of this. Uh-oh. No. Where's my objective? Let me just mark it real quick. So if I go exploring, I don't get too lost. Aw, man. Bookstore. This might be one of those book-offs. Places where you can buy and sell used books. Can I go inside? I can't, it's fake. But it looks so enticing. I want to go in there and read manga. You go to a used bookstore in Japan and it's like... It's almost like a library. Where you see people just like... Definitely school kids and young adults who have just gotten off of school or work. All huddled up in front of the shelves. Because there is almost no room to just stand. So they're standing like 1 inch away from the shelf itself, reading the latest issue of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or One Piece or whatever they're into. Just checking it out, like their book bag right at their feet. You just kind of have to squeeze past. That's one of the things that was a little awkward. You go to a store in the US and there's ample space to like have 2 or 3 people walking through an aisle, right? In Japan, it's like only 1 person can fit in an aisle. So, definitely, make sure you're okay with having a little less personal space. And, you know, especially right now, probably not a good idea to go there. Smile Burger. I wonder if this is supposed to be Moss Burger. Sumayu Baga. I don't know what I expected. Whoa, wait, that burger looks really cool. It's got like sauce on it. Ooh, the W sauce burger. W sauce. Real fake doors. Queen Miku's back. Food was delicious. As delicious as this. Oh, check these burgers out. What is that? What is that? Teriyaki burger. Teriyaki burger. Oh, the sauce looks so. Oh. You got kanji, but it looks like it's got squid rings calamari burger. Maguro tuna? Maguro burger tuna burger? I guess it's made of like ground fish. Smile burger. Check out these prices, only $5. Is that for a combo or just a sandwich? I wonder. This is how it's like to go to Japan. Like, you don't need 100% knowledge of Japanese. A lot of the stuff is you can get by. You can get by with just katakana hiragana. So at least learn that. Go use your Duolingos and whatnot. By the way, Queen Miku, what did you have? What kind of food? Was it good? Well, it was good. What was it? Definitely was talking about burgers earlier on Origination stream. He's a cool dude. He was playing, he's still playing Shantae Half Journey Hero, I believe. I recommended that game. I'm a big fan of the series. It's a Metroidvania series with a huge focus on just fun characters. And he likes to do little tier lists before a stream. Just rate different foods or what have you. So you can kind of get by. You can kind of get by for the most part with just a limited knowledge of the alphabets. When it comes to kanji, you could download the Google Translate app on your phone, and you can point it at stuff. Like, you could literally point it at this. You know what? I'm gonna try it right now. I'm gonna get my phone. It has the Google Translate app on it. I'm gonna see what this cup says. I'm assuming it's like tea. Iced tea. That's the katakana in the middle. But what about the side, huh? It might not work because it's a little blurry and also it's vertical text. But we might be able to do something here. Let's see. Camera on, and the Google Translate app is really cool because it's like a live translation. You just point it at whatever and it'll overlay the English text. I am also tea leaf the leaves casually. No. I am also powerful tea leaves? Kamen Rider, if you're looking, can you verify that translation? Something about taste the power of tea leaves or something or other on the right there. Let's find out. Ooh. Is the bot not working? Oh, it's working. Huh. Wonder why I don't see it in chat. Weird. Well, if you guys go... Looks like he's still playing Shantae, so that's good. Iced tea. Don't know if I need burgers right now. See what else is in here. I'm like a pigeon. I can't find the actual door.
I feel sharp as a knife.
I feel sharp as a knife. Oh, there's a weapon shop. Let's see what they got. Dude, this is like the shady, like, BB gun store in Persona 5. Oh, it's a pawn shop.
Welcome.
I'm here to sell. Now, let's see. I'm assuming everything here is just straight up. I can probably sell them without thinking too hard. Jumbo Buncha, I'm not selling ya. That's 10,000. If you're really good at getting those, you can make a profit. I don't have any sell-only materials, it looks like. Raw ruby ore, need that for crafting. Or beetle. Thank you! Not that kind of beetle. Alright, let's see what they got for sale. Any armor?
Irashay.
Let's see. What? Whoa, this almost cost $1 million. This costs over $1 million. We got designer bags over here in Osaka, huh? We finally have another weapon for a Jungi. I'll think about getting that, although that's a good amount of the money I have. Man, the story required me to get 3 million yen to even be here, so I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad that I could have easily afforded these if it wasn't for that. Minister hat. That doesn't give you much benefit. Alright, the only thing I can really think about... North Star. Receive you from the video game Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. Yeah, sure. 80s token. Triple Dark Lord. This is pachinko cheating. Wait, is that a gun? Offensive item, firearm damage. Antique pistol, actual gun. Oh, actual gun, huh? Let me get one of the modded model guns. All above board, I assure you. Let me get one of these rocket launchers. I'll save that for a boss. Ooh.
I'm ready for anything.
Receive you. I've heard that song is associated with Majima, so it makes sense that you can get it in this pawn shop here in Osaka. I can't wait to hear it. If there's a karaoke place here, let's see if there's any new songs too, huh? Thinking about them titanium knuckles, huh? Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Because I think Jungi is still rocking his original equipment. Right now, Zhao is as well, which is kind of why I took him out of the party. Let's see. If I put him back in, what else can he do? Maybe not much. Let's see if we can get a good weapon for him first. Any other shops in here? Guess we gotta explore first, huh? Let me check something. I want to see if the taxi places here are already accessible. They are! So you don't have to discover them like you do in Ijin Show. That's handy. He was selling a sword for Zhao, but... Oh, that was the 1.2 million one. Yeah, I only have 1.2 million to my name at the moment, so we're saving. Mont Blanc Coffee. Isn't that a real brand? Mont Blanc. I'm just thinking of LeBlanc from Persona. Where have you been? Been searching all along. The only question do I have? Do you guys have info? I see what kind of info you got. Sorry, we're a PG-13 rated stream. I'm not in need of this info.
There's an autograph of Noemi Tanaka.
Who?
Who's that? She's what's called an underground idol.
Like the NSR?
You were into that kind of thing, Nanba.
Like Bunk Bed Junction, actually?
I just had an interest in one.
Underground radio. Oh,
Based on
Namba.
the signature we've got here, that would place this shot from about 6 years ago. Pretty rare, actually.
Sounds like you had more than an interest.
Nah, Moipan stopped signing your name that way after her second record tour is all.
Not you too.
Even Adachi. Dude, there's some shady places here. Sexy pub! Sexy pub prison? Is this horny jail? This is literally horny jail. Sexy pub prison. It's the Japanese version, dude. Bonk. The Zhao's base class to use the same weapon as bodyguard? I don't think so.
I'm ready for...
Like, you can tell what gear they use. Congrats, I found horny jail. Sexy pub prison. Oh my god. Because if I want to change his weapon, I don't got anything here. Like, it's specifically for whatever, gangster, and this is specifically for hitman.
For anything.
Yeah, I think all the weapons are job specific in this game, unfortunately. It really kind of discourages me from like branching out into different jobs without having enough money to make weapons and equipment for them. It's kind of the same reason I wonder if any of these places are just open in other games. It's just closed here. It's kind of the reason I never took up the gunner classes in Monster Hunter. Oh, they're talking about Osaka comedy here too. Funny man, straight man. Before I listen to that convo, I found out in Monster Hunter World, and I'm assuming Rise, all the armor is just shared between classes now, so I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about using heavy bowgun. We'll see. I enjoyed the demo. I started playing it. All right, give me the conversation. Give me the
Is it
conversation.
just me, or do the people here speak like comedians?
Kansai dialect, dude.
Yeah, even regular conversations are like a manzai comedy. One person plays the fool, and one doesn't give a shit.
Well, I don't know.
Manzai
I think it'd
duo.
be pretty cool if everyday conversations were funnier. All right, Sachan, hit me with a punchline.
You're
I mean, like these
asking
conversations?
me?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Yeah, I can't just come up with something on the spot.
You're not even trying to play a fool.
There's a reason for that.
I feel sharp.
Ichiban, you are the fool. You are the fool. Cute little cafe over here. Patisserie. Yes, it's a bakery. Club Felice. We got some more games over here. What we got? Sushi restaurant? Ah, they play they play shogi over here. I still don't know how to play shogi. Yeah. Came here to play shogi, huh? No thanks. This went badly last time. Unless Kamen Rider wants to literally tell me how to play. I won't force that on you, man. Love in heart. Anzai. That's the whole classic, like, two-man, straight man, funny man comedy duo that's really prevalent in Kansai, in Osaka, basically, in the Kansai region. They're basically like the Laurel and Hardy of Japan. Like, as a trope rather than any specific people. It's a very common thing. You'll see it in a lot of anime. Especially in, like, games, too, like Mother 3. Usually ends in one person hitting the other one on the head. Basically, like, bonk. TV Puppet Pal style. TV Puppet Pals, TV Puppet Pals.
Some older lady just came up and complimented me. She said I had a really nice outfit and then just walked away.
Yeah, I guess the question is, what was she wearing?
She was decked out in leopard print from head to toe.
That's kind of suspicious,
Sounds
Joe.
like a typical Osakan grandma.
Typical grandma
I
wears
bet you
leopard print?
anything she felt a similar vibe from you.
Should I be happy about that?
I'm ready for anything.
What does that mean? Xiao dresses like an Osaka grandma? He's not in the party, let's... I mean, kinda. Look at his shirt. Oh, he's dodging the picture. He's dodging the picture. Can't escape me, Zhao. Got him. Soten wrestling. What is all of these things? Man, I would just love to visit here. Andore. Eh? Nani? Sorry. Are Majima and Kiryu a Manzai duo? I mean, Majima is supposedly from Kansai. If you ever watch an anime and somebody is... If you ever watch the dub of an anime and somebody has a southern accent, usually that means they had a Kansai accent in the Japanese version, and you can really tell they talk very differently. Especially if you visit, and again, you take the train from one city to the other in the same day. Everybody talks all loud and proud in Osaka. You can tell it from, like, the businesses to, like, the people on the street. I feel like I just found my Airbnb. Dude. Oh, this is so familiar. When I was in Osaka, the Airbnb I stayed in was just like this shady little door at the back of a parking lot, and it looked exactly like this. Like, you walk in, there's no indication that there's like an address number or anything. And inside, there's just like, you take the elevator straight up, and it was like, I don't know, that building, that room right there. It was so shady. Inside, it was pretty nice, but like, whoa. Like, right here, across the way from all this graffiti and whatnot. Like, here's how you can tell that you're in Osaka versus Tokyo. Osaka is a little dirtier, just a little bit. But like, this is nothing compared to some cities in the Americas, you know? Like, the grungy parts of LA and New York are way more tagged up. This just looks tagged up in relation to other parts of Japan.
Oh, what is this building? Everything's so
Zebra.
cluttered, it gives me a headache just looking at it.
Kasuga's a
Is that
zebra.
how you see it? Seems rather well put together in my eyes.
Yeah, I think it looks fine. If Komi Jewel and the homeless camp are your standards, I'm sure this looks like paradise.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I can go in here. Why? Hello? I'm not in Whoa, we got a golden safe. If only I had a key. have one. I'm not really checking what I get from everything.
I need a
From
damn key.
spoils for every fight. I still haven't been able to find a golden key. I wonder if there's specific missions that drop them this whole game. I need to like mentally write down these locations. I'm sure they appear on the map. Yeah, they do. What's fun is sometimes instead of a southern accent, they'll give characters from Kansai a New York accent. I don't know if Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a specific example. Or if they just wanted to translate him being rude in general. But my absolute favorite of Kansai as New York instead of the South.
Let's go. Bam, 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 bam.
Do I have any area attacks with Jungi yet? Still don't. My gosh. Shakedowner, phony bookie, roguish recruiter, false alarmist. Yo. He ain't nothing. Going down in one shot.
Giga swing.
Dun, 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 dun. This is so Cowboy Bebop. Just give me that, As somebody who plays the trumpet, I definitely appreciate these solos.
Right.
They're difficult. They're very difficult. Group hill.
Check this out. Let's do this together.
You get one for Jungi, don't worry. It's a bit of a grind. Ooh. I'm gonna go into the skill list then. I'll see how long it is until I get that. I'm glad that they show you exactly what the characters get, so you can decide whether or not to grind for them. This guy's almost done.
Let's see.
Be still, Jungi.
I don't know what's gonna happen first. Jungi actually getting that attack, or him being able to go into a different class that just has one.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
My favorite example of a Kansai Brooklyn accent in Persona 4 Arena, I think Ultimax? Not the original? Not sure, I need to double check. The character Labras, Aigis' sister, the other robot girl, for whatever reason she has a Kansai accent, and they translate it as her having like Brooklyn rage. Like, come on! Let's see what you got! I can't do it well. I need to have an actual line. Let me look up what quote. Even if my body's a machine, all of you treat me like a normal person. That's what lets me trust everyone and fight. I don't know, meow.
Excellent.
I need to actually play that game. Gives me very big like Harley Quinn vibes. It's my time. User in Blaze Blue. Oh, she's in Blaze. Is she in that Blaze Blue crossover? Same with like Naoto and whatnot. Hey, you know, that might be my excuse to stream the Persona Ultimate Arena games. Because I was thinking of doing those right after I finish Persona 4, which is going to happen, I promise, at some point. I promise. We're gonna like get back into it sometime before the end of spring. Because those are canon games. They take place like after the ending of regular Persona 4 and Golden. I think like the events of Persona 4 Golden even mention like there's a post ending after even the regular Persona 4 ending that's like after a time skip, and they mentioned, wow, I'm glad we were all able to meet up after the crazy stuff that happened last summer. So almost specifically referring to look, Mahjong. Specifically referring to the arena games. Or maybe the dancing games. Maybe both. I guess there's not that much here to see. Which is good, I don't have to explore too much. Let's get to the objective. Oh, look at that adorable cow! Ushimaru! Oh, Nestle, is that you? Must be Nestle's cousin. Oh my gosh. Oh no, but it's advertising that the cows in a bowl is gonna be eaten. Quack. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sad now. What's up, Vaser? What's up, Aximan? Vaser, thanks for the alert. Welcome on in. Dismemberer, Black Blade, Fashion Policer? Oh, there's still Fashion Policers this late into the game? Welcome to Yakuza Like a Dragon. We're in a new area. If you couldn't tell, I'm just geeking out over the time I went to Osaka when I visited Japan. Because that's where we are. We're in Sotenbori, which is an analog of the real-life Dotonbori. Basically the place in Osaka that has like all the food and all the famous tourist spots. Like that river with like... Wow. That river with like the Running Man. In this game, it's a man drinking beer.
I'm ready now.
Ah, look at you, dodging the ambush, Jungi. How y'all doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. We're just exploring, basically. Going on a little tour of Osaka. I'm guessing there's not much in terms of content in this part because it is, like, really late game. I'm still happy that it's an area, though. Very nostalgic. Both for somebody who has either played the game or just been here. Aximan's tired, wanted to stop in, leave your viewer husk behind. Uh-oh. Have you dropped a Shininja? You have 1 HP, but are immune to anything that's not super effective. Shall I not stare into the hole in your back, or else I'll lose my soul forever, sucked into the void. Please let me know so I don't do it by accident. Wild Jackson Burger, what? Yo, it's got, are those pickles? I can't read this, this is very low res. Wild that's too blurry, I can't read that. Wild something. Oh, it's even in English, but it's just so blurry. The live cicada that is you. Yeah, I kind of got it. Shedinja is basically a cicada, right? Yeah. Well, have a good night, Aximan. I know it's late over there. I'm just looking at like Japanese rest. Forgot to take the filters off of my camera. Big Bubble Galaxy. Enjoy. I know it's late. Have a good night, sir. Yeah. Vaser often reminisces about your visit to Akihabara. Also a fantastic place. I wish you could visit it in a Yakuza game. If any of the Yakuza games take place in Akihabara, let me know. I'll like prioritize its stat. Like randomly just start playing it for funsies. Let's go power heavy, neck twister. Weak. Oh, dude. What else is he weak to? Not the rapid crane kick, but the falling fang. Let's go. That's what the Yakuza series is. It's my excuse to nerd out about my favorite parts of Japan and my weebness. Power heavy. Got stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks. If you didn't know, I'm the CEO of a rice cracker company, and you know, we're making big bank. I think my company is literally worth like 200 million right now. So you know, it's just nothing to me. Down. Good stuff. Been wanting to visit Japan again. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long while. Kora! Don't die. Shine! One of the streamers I watch on Twitch has like a yelling emote, but he calls it Shine! Everybody gets confused because they think it's a shine emote. Like, why is it shiny? He's yelling. No, he's really yelling. Die!
You're in for it now.
Shine! One of my, let's see who's next. Oh, he goes next. That's risky. Jungi might bite it. Let me see if any pound can help here. I can't summon my chicken. Gonna just use an item real quick. Let's go with the sushi set.
Take it.
Avoid staring at your back. It's okay. It's okay. I know you might be a little self-conscious about it. You've been known to steal hearts. What? Persona, you'd be like a great phantom thief.
I'm not backing down.
Definitely. Food festivals, I've missed those. There's one that takes place in the summer. Not in LA, but around the area, I think closer to Orange County. That was one I used to go to all the time because it had Asian food of so many different varieties. I used it as a way to try out like Japanese street food, as well as show some friends like some Filipino street food that I've had at parties, but like you can never really get around here. Ow.
You're gonna get stomped. Right.
Kasuga is literally in fibrillation. Somebody got a Pikachu out here. Shock him. Bum bum bum.
I'm ready now.
Bed for you. Have a good night, Axeman. Sleep well. Okay, good to see you. And if you finished Piku Niku today, I congratulate you because that game is fan-freaking-tastic. Can we get a shout out for Axeman? By the way. Wonderful guy. He's the guy that we're playing Earthbound with, for anybody who's coming in from one of those raids that recognized my Earthbound. We're playing every Sunday, so go check him out, give him a follow, and you know, next Sunday we'll be in the thick of it, and hopefully we'll have a Sword of Kings by then. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, I love this place. Look at this. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a Don Quixote somewhere around here. Oh, they must not have represented it. Basically, when you see these like wooden stairs, they lead down to like the entrance to one of the big department store branches, and you can just that's where you can do some of your shopping. Working on it. Also, Karo, thank you for the hydrate. Let me just... My cup is sticking to my coaster. I need to wash this. I've washed the inside, but like the outside sometimes gets a little dirty and it sticks. Hello? Oh, this is my objective. Zhao, is this the shopping center you mentioned? Yeah, but looks like it's under construction. Are they not open? Dang. Ah!
The Terminator.
You're a robot. Eh?
Yappy! Shall I show you in?
Huh? Whoa, the robot talked? Oh, it's a Yappy-kun. Is that the equivalent of a peppa? Of a pepper? Yappy-kun? Yours company, what's up? Welcome to this robot. It's a Terminator. A guide robot. Sounds about right. I guess it'll tell me which way to go and also maybe fight me later. A lot of mobile phone stores and supermarkets have been getting them to greet customers and stuff. You never seen one?
Wow.
Kasuga's been in jail for 18 years, Psycho. No. Huh. That's, high tech. That means this guy is greeting us, right? You want to do food festivals around the world? Oh, yeah. Like, the one reason I want to travel everywhere, just first thing I want to do everywhere, anytime I visit a new place, try the food. Try the food that is specific to that place. Try the food that is available in America, but, like, see their interpretation of it. And just enjoy the flavors. Man, it's so good. Guess so. Maybe they actually are open.
What would you like? Shall I show you in?
Go for it, little guy. Little. Things got like Terminator level strength.
Yappy! Right this way!
What is that? I just turned on like the high-pitched chipmunk filter. Welcome back, Worst Company. Hope you're enjoying Yakuza 5. What even is this? I'm gonna go back to trying to emulate the voices in the game. Because now I've given Zhao a solid snake voice. Kinda, a little bit. This doesn't look open at all.
Yo.
What's the big idea, Yappy? Where's the shopping area?
Shopping? I'm sorry, I don't understand went shopping.
Is this like an MMA ring or something? Oh!
Welcome to the Sotenbori Battle Arena!
Battle arena? It is a fight club! Woo!
This is a place where warriors with confidence in their skills come to clash. Where the strong challenge the stronger that we have selected. All fights are broadcast live to our members. Any challenger who succeeds in defeating their foes will receive a reward.
Ah. Kamurocho has an underground coliseum just like this. I suppose they must be national. What is this pirate man? Gotta be honest, I actually fought one of these off stream, but like, this is one of my favorite designs. I'm surprised I haven't seen him again. You're doing some schoolwork, get that work done. That's very responsible of you. Nerdy Drifter's got Tokyo style ramen. Tokyo style, oh, I love it. Is that the kind that has like peanut sauce in it? I know that the ramen / dan fusion place near me does quote unquote Tokyo style, and that pretty much means like it's peanutty and flavorful and oof. That's the place I was talking about where you can get it so spicy it melts your face. But it's still good. The underground fighting ring in Kamurocho is a reference to the PSP spin-off. I wondered what game that was a reference to. I've heard that the PSP spin-off recently got a translation. A fan translation, of course, because what company is going to do a PSP translation these days? Ugh. But yeah. Worst company's doing good in Yakuza 5. You got the final battle to be... Are you going to be the leader of the Tojo clan? No side. The game's letting you do any other side stuff, letting you know. Point of no return. Love when games do that. All games should have a warning that, like, if you continue here, you cannot come back unless you have a save file. Like, too often I'm scared of that. That's good. Tojo Clan. Speaking of PSP, I didn't go over the schedule this week. Oops. So much for that tradition. We're just playing this, and also tomorrow, we're gonna be playing Mega Man Powered Up, the remake of 1 for the PSP. Speaking of PSP, I'm gonna be honest, it's literally because so many friends of the stream have been playing Mega Man games recently, including but not limited to Drewby and Kamen Rider. And I'm just itching. I'm just itchy. Scratchy. I'm just itching to play some Mega. I've played Mega Man 11 on stream, so you know, it's about time we play another one. Oh, no stream schedule. I'm terrible. Terrible. The fighting ring in Kamurocho has been in the series since 1. Purgatory. I know it's a thing, I just don't know how many other games. Conquering each of the floors, like the Battle Tower. Victory reward. Open the sea case on the floor. Special conditions. Dude, this is just like the Glitz Pit in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
Go fight! Now then, have at it! Go fight!
Oh yeah, go fight, sure! Kasuga, you are way into this. Maybe a little bit too much. You don't know how, under wraps this fight club is. Maybe don't talk about it. Listen, you little robot. We don't have any intentions of fighting for the enjoyment of your people. Actually, it might not be a bad idea. Huh? We may be fighting the Omi Alliance soon. This could be the perfect opportunity to polish up. Besides, underground members-only establishments like this tend to have a lot of backing. I'm sure the rewards will be more than worth it. We could upgrade our weapons and equipment and train while we're at it. The benefits outweigh the risks, in my humble opinion. Well, I guess when you put it that way.
We will not force you to participate. If you wish to fight, talk to me at any time. We do not turn away challengers. We do not hunt down those who leave.
That is suspiciously specific denial.
Our arena is always open to you.
Got it.
All right, got it.
Yuppie! We look forward to seeing you fight.
This robot has, like, uncomfortably realistic thighs. The Sotenbori Battle Arena, huh? This might be actually a perfect place to train. Maybe I'll give it a shot when I have some time. You know we doing it. Oh, you know we doing it. You hate and love the Chipmunk's voice. Look, I'm just going with what the voice clips in the game do, and if you're giving me a high-pitched Chipmunk voice, then so be it. Okay, once we're ready, let's take a taxi to Omi HQ. Like, when I saw Robot, I could have been like, welcome to the battle arena, yappy. No. Go to Omi Alliance HQ. Wait a minute, oh, that was my objective. Well, that was fun. Oh, jeez. So it really is just explore all you want before you have to do story. Well, we explored, so let's go see. Well, let's actually go. I'm gonna go withdraw some money and then go buy a weapon for Jungi or Zhao at least. Realistic thighs. Look, who knows what these robots are intended for? You ever played Detroit Become Human? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is Japan, you know. Oh, sweet dude, coin lockers. Let's punch it. Maybe we'll get a free baby. Follow in Arakawa's footsteps. I love, like, just reiterating that meme. Arakawa ruined his hand not for one, but two sons. Punched open a locker to get Masato, and then cut off a finger to get Ichiban. The twin snakes. That's what you gotta do in Japan. They say raising a child costs an arm and a leg, but, you know, in Japan it only costs a hand. They got them, they got that government stimulus to help raise children because, you know, they're not having a lot of children these days. We got the muns. Give me that mill. Oh yeah, baby. Coin lockers. Actually, what else is in this Papo? Let's stock up on stuff. Dun. Omi HQ. Like the actual Omi HQ? Like we're taking them down from the inside? If I remember the story, yeah, Arakawa was gonna meet up with the Omi HQ leader that he's like the acting chief for, so that I can like change power back. But we suspect that Arakawa is gonna like betray him and take over. So things are gonna get real. Things are gonna get real. Get some of these. And 50,000. I mean, now it's not a lot, but yeah, let's just stock up on it. I'm gonna need them. I know I am. Oh, 200,000. Oh my god. Get just two of these. Oh, I'm gonna need some burn ointment. Cow attack. Attack this. Dun, 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 dun. So, worst company's playing. Let's see. Switching between characters after each part of the story. Dueling player characters. What? You get to fight, like, your player characters from before? Do they have the moves you were using? That's cool. Let me get some, this drink. Replenish some MP between battles if I need to. Dun, ba, dun, 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 dun. Natto! It's not a lot of health. This is fermented soybean. It's really interesting. It's almost like a cheese consistency. Like you're supposed to stir the beans around with your chopsticks, and then like it creates this kind of like cheese in between the beans, but it's literally just the bean protein. I'm not really advertising it very well, but it tastes pretty good. Lettuce sandwiches, let's go. Natto's an interesting taste. One of my favorite things to get in a convenience store like this was little, these pre-made sushi onigiris, or sushi rolls. They have like hand rolls next to the onigiris usually. And they're filled with natto instead of fish. And that was like a good little breakfast snack. It's really cool because you could just get one for like 50 cents if you need to. Alright, let's get some weaponry. We gotta make sure we're ready. 100%. I don't know if there's any places where we can get free heals. We might have to buy food. What is this? Kushikatsu Daruma? I love Kushikatsu. There's that weapon shop. Here it is. Ebisu Pong. What does natto taste like? It's hard to describe. It's almost like a light cheese, like Swiss cheese, you know? But like mixed with soybeans, like bean and cheese. Like think of a bean and cheese burrito. Actually, that might be a good analogy to it. Like less salty, just more just kind of subdued. And it goes really good in like a little sushi roll, you know? A little hand roll. I recommend trying it at least once. Just get used to it, just like getting strings of cheese all over the place. Is that a... Whoa, that guy's huge. Krabby Sentinel.
Well,
I just had Mr. Shakedown flashbacks. Oh my gosh. So, I had read this somewhere, and I thought it was gonna be revealed. I thought it was gonna be like a spoiler. But now I can't like find where I originally read it, and I think I just read a lie. Whenever a new game comes out, it's hard to tell whether all these articles are just spewing out lies in order to like be the first to cover some content. It's like, here's your guide on how to unlock every pound mate in the game. And it's like only the first 3 pound mates you get because they're not even finished playing the game yet. Like that's not a guide to all of them. That's a guide to some of them, and you just, you know, getting clickbait. So bad. False security bouncer. Krabby Sentinel. Not sweet, not cheese-like maybe? It's like almost cheese in texture, and for taste, like it is savory, so that's the closest thing I can really compare it to. Natto. There's a fight in the endgame of 5. That's a little bit of spoiler territory. I won't read it out loud, but I will read it because I'm curious.
You're gonna get stomped.
take this. Be still.
Oh, that sounds super exciting. Super exciting.
You're gonna be in a
I'm glad. I am out of MP. I need to get to a restaurant real quick. So like,
I'm over here.
it's just Hobo Shakedown, basically. Anyway, I read somewhere that somehow Megumi is actually related to Mr. Shakedown. I thought I had read that Mr. Shakedown was her father. I know there are multiple Mr. Shakedowns, so I don't even know like what I read anymore. But we saw her father in the game. He's very much not a Mr. Shakedown. So I don't know anymore. But that was just a fun reference. Like, she's still taking up the family business of asking for money, but it's for a good cause, for helping her brother's operation, you know? Instead of beating people up for it, she just kindly asks for donations. I think that would be a sneaky way to reference earlier games without being like, oh, let's have just a straight up Mr. Shakedown. Like, no, let's have somebody ask for money. And without realizing it, there's just gonna be a slick little reveal like, oh, my name is Megumi Shakedown. Megumi Shakedown.
Take this.
I never asked for your full name, Megumi Shakedown.
I'm over here.
You saw a video of her summon that lists her as Mr. Shakedown's daughter. I don't know what is up with that. I think they were just pulling stuff out of their ass. Like, there is nothing in the game that suggests that I've seen, and I've apparently done both of her quests. Oh, look at this dude. I feel bad for him. He's folded up over himself.
Get him! Get him! Oh!
The video title reads as okay. Okay, clickbait, spreading misinformation, social media. How does one have good handwriting? I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out for years. I just type everything these days. I can't remember the last time I wrote something down on a piece of paper that, like, was intended to ever be read by anybody else. And sometimes I write notes for myself. But that's about it. Going to the pawn shop. See if there's any places for food, so I don't have to cross paths with this enemy. Please be a food stand. Nothing here serves food. Just gonna hang out right here. I'm scared. I can see them. They're rounding the corner. I feel like I'm playing Metal Gear Solid. Gotta make sure not to get seen. Oh no, she's it. Oh, he's coming this way. Okay. He's rounded the corner. He's crossing the street. Woo, there he is. Return to your positions. We're safe. I know we could probably take him on. I just don't. For all I know, he ends up being a secret boss that's like level 50. I don't want to take any chances. Origination, what's up, Ori? How'd you doing? How far'd you get in Shantae? I am deathly curious. Speaking of, how you liking Roddy Tops? Just saying. Ooh, look at all this. We're playing Yakuza. We're in a new place. It's very exciting because we're in Osaka, which has fantastic freaking food. Look at this. There's like a shake. Looks like a Frosty Frost. Smile fries. I'm gonna get one of everything, please. Like $37 to feed 7 people. Easy. Sylvian can't even read her writing. Oops. Me too. Me. One could even say that my writing is chicken scratches. Combo meal. 2 burgers.
Delicious.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. Ori. Arigatou gozaimashita. Going pretty good. Yeah, I'm just really excited to be somewhere I've been in real life and just comparing it. Like, I literally put up a picture I took while I was in Osaka 4 years ago, and it just matched up. It even had, because, you know, Osaka is one of those places like New York that has ads. Like billboards, giant advertisements, like Times Square with the Running Man and everything. There was an ad for the same product in the same place. It was Salon Pass, by the way. You know what those are, those little medicine patches. Like Icy Hots. That's funny. We're deciding which items to get. Oh yeah, there's a Chinese saber. Plus 110 though! Oh, I'm very tempted. That's like over half of my money though. Look, if I'm gonna keep using Zhao, we gotta do him good. We gotta actually get him a weapon. I'm going to save and then buy it. I'm gonna save and then buy it. Yeah. You're finding a light shard. You got a lollipop from a doctor. Oh yeah. If you're new to the Shantae series, I do recommend Half Genie Hero because it's a good way to get kind of eased into the characters without, you know, focusing too much on being a Metroidvania. The one thing though is they kind of put in fetch quests to give you a reason to backtrack. And you know, I'm not gonna call it padding, but it's padding. Just because it was a Kickstarter game, so you know, they wanted to make sure it lasted. There's a different mode of the game once you beat it that's kind of like the speedrunning mode, where it skips all of that stuff and it gives you a lot of the transformations. And a lot of people just do like a percent run of that. It's really good. It's really cool how they focus on speedrunning for that game. Equip it now, baby. Buying stuff raises your charisma? Really? Yo, so good.
Arigato de.
Roddy Tops is nice. I mean, yeah. The weapon we buy from the Yokohama Chinatown is better if you upgrade it. Oh. What? Oh, I just spent money on it. See, that kind of sucks because I can't really go back right now, and I would like to have a weapon for Zhao. Yeah, we'll get a lot more money as a result of the business minigame anyway. I'm okay with spending the money on what we need for right now. That's how I learned that's how I learned to play RPGs. Cause you know how a lot of people are. Like save all your money, only buy the bare minimum. Like never use any of your MP, cause like what if I need that potion for the final boss? What if I need this money to buy the ultimate weapon? Like you can grind. There's always ways to get what you need. Dun 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 dun. Origination. Yeah. That's correct, right? Dun 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 dun. You want to go to Kyoto and Osaka next time you go to Japan? We were just talking about that. Long story short, I say pick. Here's your options. Get the rail pass, ultimate champion. Yo, we got strong bad. What's the email say, strong bad?
The email says, I'll kick your ass.
Wow, swearing in a Homestar Runner cartoon. You've changed, strong bad.
Well, you know, times are kinda tough now that Adobe Flash is dead. People can't really watch the cartoons anymore.
Huh?
Beating up people for cash is honest work these days. Plus, they shut down my internet. I wasn't paying the bill or something.
Hope you're ready.
I told the cheat to take care of it, but,
Oh man, he's doing Hamon breathing! Somebody stop him. I can't stop watching though. Ultimate champion!
This out.
Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun. Either get the rail pass and then you can travel between Osaka and Tokyo in a day. Ooh, whoa, whoa! Xiao, are you okay? He's alright. He's probably weak to gun, right?
I don't miss.
Everyone's weak to gun. Dang.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Or pick just like the west part and go to Osaka and the places around there. Or just pick Tokyo and go to the places around there. Because you will need a lot of time to do everything. Ultimate Champion is next. I'm going to go heal with an item. Give him a bento box.
You're in for it now.
Faced off against Watase. You faced off against David Hayter? I don't remember who Watase is. That's the David Hayter guy, right?
I'm ready now.
This champion guy's strong.
You're in it now.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Indy Danyan, welcome on in. Hope you're not late. Hey, you're not late. I'm gonna say nothing significant's happened in the story. I've just been taking this time to explore Osaka, because, oh my god. It's so good. I've already talked about how much I'm nerding out, so I'm gonna try not to repeat myself. We're just gonna fight this luchador. Because, you know, Japan's all about that wrestling. Sorry, Zhao! Let's see, now that we have an actual super awesome sword, how much damage does it do? I think even though this is a kick, it still uses my attack from power from the sword.
out of my way.
That's pretty good. 148, 233, 223. I'll take it.
You think you can win? Who wants to go?
I still don't know what he's weak to. Maybe he's not weak to anything. Is that why he's the ultimate champion? Oh my gosh. Side stories again? Even worse, I'm not even doing any story. There haven't been any side events whatsoever. Just exploring. It's a new area.
Hope you're ready.
David Hayter's Kashiwagi, okay. Yeah. There's a dude that just wants to fight against Kiryu. Good, honest fight. He never loses, he starts to get heartbroken over the conspiracy. Oh! If there's anything this game knows how to do, it's to unexpectedly tug at your heartstrings when you least expect it. Just play that sad music, and then the tears start flowing, just like... This guy is shaking you down, wanting all your money, but really he's just trying to pay for his mom's operation, and like... He actually is somebody you knew as a kid, and like, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, oh my dang.
Come on.
Get that, you've seen it. At this point, as long as he's not going next. Well, when I nerd out, well, thank you, Indy. I'm trying my best.
You think you can win? Who wants to go?
I think we've done pretty much everything we can that isn't main story. So let's go ahead. We're taking a cab to the Omi Alliance headquarters, which says to me we're probably gonna be going through a dungeon.
I'm not backing down.
I'm gonna have to go to a restaurant and stock up, get some foods in the game. In the game.
You're gonna get stomped.
You're really not weak to anything I have.
Who wants to go?
This is a problem. You know, I just need to try a magic attack. I'm gonna swap out.
I'm over
Over here. Are you done with
You're
all
gonna
the
be in
fun
a
and
world
games
Jungi
yet?
with Nanba.
Come on.
Bum 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 da da.
I'm not backing down.
Thanks, Twig. How you doing? Welcome on in to the wrestling event of the century.
You think you can win? Who wants
In this corner, we have Ichiban, Kasuga, and Crew versus the heavyweight ultimate champion of the world, El
Are you done with all the fun
Fuerte.
and games yet?
El Fuerte, isn't that the dude from Street Fighter? I was thinking about Street Fighter earlier.
Check this out. Do this.
I was thinking about that music mix that Origination made with a bunch of like video game music.
Huh?
I'm totally gonna use that, dude. Dude, if you're here, I thank you for making that. I'm totally gonna use that if I ever do another art stream. I've been thinking about it. Y'all been inspiring me lately.
Come on now.
I used to do art streams every now and again. The one reason I couldn't really keep that up, one, because I kind of lacked inspiration of what to draw.
Watch this.
But also, like, oh, he's not weak to that either. That's very weak, actually, against him.
Fight.
Let's compare the Whirling Blade. Let's see if that does more or less than the Rapid Crane Kick. Ah, not that much. Not worth it. Yo, 137 after guarding. Can we just charm him, please?
Stand there. Are you done with all
Lower their
the fun
attack,
and
leave them
games
charmed.
yet?
Lower their defense, make them
Try
charmed.
this on your side.
Oh no, sir.
Charming.
Weak.
Defense fell.
Now.
Not charmed though. Unfortunate. I'm sorry, you have terrible taste, sir.
You're gonna get
Because Psycho is a killer. Literally, we're gonna kill you right now. Art stream. Make anything a smooth pineapple. Oh, what? Da 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 da. Watasi's the guy that Arakawa's got something. The Omi Alliance guy? If that is, like, I should know this. I barely have a handle on like the names in this story. That's the problem. It's just really hard for me to remember names. In general, not even like
You're gonna
specific
be
to
in a world.
Japanese names versus Western names. So they don't retain in my mind. Did you hear art stream? I'm thinking about it. If I ever do another one, I'm gonna have to think about using pre-made, copyright-free music mixes. Because that was a problem. When I did art streams in the past, I'd have song requests on. And even though I say, like, try to keep it to video games, there's no real way to enforce that. Then you got someone that, like, drops in 50 anime mixes, which I appreciate, but then instant DMCA and VOD mute. I appreciate that you're sharing your music. Like, one thing is, it's probably not a thing anymore, especially with all the DMCAs. If you got song requests on your stream, one thing you'll be tempted to do. Oh, finally I found something you're weak to. Straight up late? No.
Just gonna stand there?
Certain type of late?
Go.
What? Confused.
You're in it now.
Peppermill blow. Make him sneeze.
You're on the menu. Are you done with all the fun
I didn't
and
expect
games
that.
yet?
Oh, Namba.
Right.
Oh, we'll just do a little tag out.
Let's see.
Namba,
Wants to go.
you did a good job.
You're gonna get stomped.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. One of the things we'd be tempted to do with a song request is, like, raise the limit per person, because somebody be like, oh man, I already exhausted my 3 songs. Can I request some more?
You're
Like,
gonna be in a world.
I've learned that as much as people would like to request all the songs they have,
All the fun and games yet?
that's not, like,
I'll show you what
it doesn't allow everybody else to participate, you know? Like, it'll discourage other people from, oh, after all that, I only got 1,000 yen. Not worth it. Take it. Got a good amount of experience, though. Gotta go buy food now. It'll discourage other people from entering their song requests, because if somebody request like 5 songs, they're all 10 minutes each or something, then it'll be almost an hour by the time anybody else's requests will go through. So that'll just make them be like, oh, well, my song's not getting played. And once that song list is done, then just no more music. Like, just limit it to 1 or 2. Just 1 or 2 per person at a time. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, we found a chicken restaurant, huh? Hey, Ori, where does this go on your tier list? Wild Jackson? It's like super double S tier, for sure. Whenever you listen to music on Discord, they queue the bot with like 20 songs. Like, This is it's one of those times where as like the host of such a thing, like the owner of a Discord or a stream and whatnot, you gotta make the call and like deliberately go against what people want, because they don't know what effect that has. They just like, I just want to request songs, and that's fair. Everybody wants to request songs. We can't just like, there's not really a way to let you, unless we limit you. There's not really a way to, oh, I'm gonna make a new save. Make everybody happy except for that. Itadakimasu! Quadruple S tier. I like it. I like it. That's Daijobu with me. Daijobu with me. Excuse me. Whoa, after all that, I didn't actually fill up my MP. That's close enough to finished. Dun dun dun. What do you mean I can't just song request the entire discography of the Megas? Very apt, we are playing Mega Man. Let's see. Short hair, goatee, white pinstripe suit. You can confirm it's the guy. So I think we saw somebody. I don't think we saw him. No, it wasn't him. I'm thinking of that other Arakawa, quote-unquote Arakawa leader. The one we didn't fight, the boxer dude. Look at this. Bunzaimon Outdoor Mall, Iwao Bridge. Outdoor Mall, I bet that's supposed to be the Don Quixote. Shofukucho? And then you can taxi to... Oh, you can taxi back to Ijincho! Oh, we can just go back. Well, now that just makes me want to go... that just makes me want to go buy the sword for Zhao that's not from here. I thought we were stuck here for a while. I'ma suck it up! I'ma suck it up! It's just money, I can grind it off screen. We're going to the Omi Alliance. At least has shuffle on. That's one way. You popped in the stream, they had a limit set to a shuffle. Yep, that's how you do it.
Mitsu, you took forever, man. How long were you gonna leave me
I'm just gonna do premixes from now on.
Sorry, Aniki. I had to find somewhere out of earshot. Not so easy around here.
Eh? Where are you now?
Omi Alliance headquarters. The officers that got here early have me slaving away in the kitchen.
They got a kitchen duty?
You wanted to pregame, huh?
Come on, Prosy D deserves better than that.
People going in.
You have? Aniki, are you?
Yeah, I'm just outside.
Tendo, yeah.
Wanted to save you the trouble of calling me, but I guess it's too late for that.
Omi Alliance. Dang. That truck have like a stork on it?
Why on earth would you do that?
Arakawa-san's in there right now, isn't he?
What? Yeah, he's here, but don't come in. I need to arrange a secure meeting spot for you two.
Nah, we're gonna leave our Jenks in it.
No way.
Jenkins it.
You have no freaking clue how long I've been waiting for this.
Hey, come on, dude. I told you to stay in Yokohama until I contacted you.
Yeah, I think you might have said that.
Might? I said it clear as day.
Well, surprise, I'm here a little early. You would be too if you were me.
God damn it, man. Fine. But for now, get the hell out of here. You do know that if someone at HQ recognizes you, you're fucked, right? Proper fucked.
Oh, chill out. It's not like the place is crawling with Omi or anything.
It's the HQ, dude! Of course it is!
Catering guys rolling their stuff around. Hey, if I disguise myself as one of them, I could slip right in.
No, Kasuga. Stop right there. Don't even think about it.
Mitsu, I need to see Arakawa-san. I need to. This has been on my mind ever since he shot me in Kamurocho.
No.
Don't you get that? No. You can't. And I don't give a shit. I'm going in.
Wait, Aniki,
Where is he in the headquarters?
look, you need to...
Not gonna tell me? I see how it is. Guess I'll have to ask around inside.
You're gonna get mobbed, dude.
I'll
We can
take
take him
down
on.
anyone who stands between me and Arakawa-san.
I got an attack boost up from those burgers.
Hey, if you just tell me where he is, I'll do my best to avoid any fights. I
It's
promise.
such a lie.
Okay. Arakawa-san. He's in a room called
Kasuga,
the
no.
Dragon.
Kasuga, yes!
Pretty deep inside HQ.
Dragon Chamber. Got it. Is he alone?
Anyone ever made a Yakuza
Yes,
abridged?
yes. 3 people.
All right. Thanks, Mitsu.
Aniki, are you really going to do this?
Sneak 100,
Okay.
baby.
I know where Arakawa-san
You
is.
just took a photo.
Finally beat it out of him, huh? No, let's go then.
Oh,
No, I should
Kasuga.
do this alone. I'll be okay.
No, we want our party members. They have
And
the
look,
healing and
guys,
whatnot.
I'm grateful to all of you for coming this far.
Kasuga, no. Kasuga, no.
But
Kasuga,
there'll be
yes!
no hard feelings if you want to bail.
But really? You're pulling this martyr
Just
shit
going
now?
sneak mode.
Yeah, what's with
Hitman
pushing us
style.
away?
You know we didn't come
Omigo
to
Burr.
Osaka for the pleasure cruise.
Hey, look what I found.
Zhao's up for it. Hell yeah. My boy.
This box was just sitting over there. And by the way, I feel the same as the rest of them. Osaka's been fun, but playing tourist is getting old.
That's quite a find. It should make getting in much smoother.
A box.
Guys,
Dear God.
Thank you.
Nakama. You're not doing it alone. Please don't do it alone. By all means, I need my party. We didn't even bother wearing things.
Straight back to the parking garage!
No disguised.
There's the way.
Pizza-ny.
You lost or something, pal? Yeah? Hey, someone deal with this guy.
So good. Hey, catering boys, over here. Careful where you step now. Everyone's famished as hell. Any moment, they're gonna start hollering for
You don't have
food.
to announce yourself like that, man.
Someone go see if any more trucks can fit. Is the beer here yet? These guys will need booze.
Won't the other catering guys realize that you're not with them?
Hey, Arakawa-san's in a back room called the Dragon Chamber. Just act natural.
The Like a Dragon Chamber. Zhao looting while everyone else is talking about it. He's definitely the thief of the group. Let's go. If we had to assign classes... Well, we can assign classes. It's just that they're not... They're kind of more modern day. Oh, I'm holding the thing. Can I run with this? I want to drop it. Let's go. Break it. Da-da-da. Was that voice actor Jim Cummings? I don't doubt it. There's a lot of famous voice actors. Kuga would go this far to sneak in if his adoptive dad was George Takei. That's for sure.
George Takei. Oh my.
Hello? This place is fancy. What? Mysterious. Do I have to like carry this thing all the way? There's a shiny! I want it. Hi, who ordered the chicken?
Hey, yeah.
I wonder if that's the ones on watch.
Yeah. Most likely. I'm sure they don't want people like us slipping in.
It'll be bad news if our cover gets blown, Kasuga. What's the plan?
We came this far, didn't we? We keep going. Figured. But let's at least try not to get caught.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Follow my lead.
Why is not? Whoa.
They disappeared, dude.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. I'm trying to play this like Metal Gear. I'm not sure where everybody's facing. We need that sneak music. We kind of have sneak music. I just want to sidle up to a wall. Dun 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 dun. Let's hope he turns clockwise instead of counterclockwise. I mean, never mind. We're fighting. No, you don't see me. For a second, I thought I could actually just sneak around him. Where did he get that hammer? Just keep that in his pants, dude. Enter the dragon room. You find Kiryu there? Wouldn't that be a thing? Oh, he's dead.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, this is my room. Why else would you think it's called the Dragon Room?
Oh, well, it worked out this time. But if it escalated into a bigger commotion, we'd be done for. Try not to let them see us again, yeah?
I know. I'll be more careful.
I thought I had to go in there. Ooh, I'm trying to stick around, but I'm dummy thick. Where am I supposed to go? No, you don't need to know my name. Guess we're going around to the right. The Dragon Room.
The Dragon of Dojima Room.
The Dragon of ManokAdobo. This way. Oh, this is where I came from. War God's Keystone. Guess we're just sneaking around. Oh! How do I get around there? Mysterious stone. It's the sound stone, dude. It's where Ness is keeping all of his song memories. Da 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 da. Can I see like the entire map? Oh. Oh, here we go. So I go around here and then okay, got it. The Dragon Room of the Tojo Clan. Of course. What voice actor do you guys think would Kazuma Kiryu have for his official English voice? And I say this knowing that he actually does have an official English voice in this game. If you buy the DLC that lets you hire like past game characters in the business minigame, characters like Majima and Kiryu just have English voices. And it's not the voice I would have expected for Kiryu. It fits, but like, it's funny that, say like the Onomichio voice still has the clips from earlier Yakuza games.
Sweet!
Congo Chainmail.
DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here.
What does that look like? Oh, I don't even know if I can put it on. Maybe it's a girl's clothing? I'm confused. What is that? Da 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 da. Wait, really? Yeah. I don't know if he talks at any other point, but I know he is in the game somewhere besides that. The trailers say so. But, I'll have to wait and see what that context is. It's one of those things that if a trailer spoils it... Here's my attitude on, like, me talking about stuff that supposedly happens later. If a trailer shows it, I'm okay with, like, speculating about it. With the caveat that I know that anything I guess will probably be wrong. Your list. What was that thing I just picked up? Congo something? Where is that? I don't see it. Maybe it's not actual armor. Maybe it's just an item that you get. Sell. How can I sort these? Oh no, Michio figure. I have so many songs now. Daytona! Daytona! Da-da-da-da. Well, we'll get it someday. I'll see it somewhere eventually. You don't know what you should think about things you see in trailers. See how nuts these games can get? Absolutely. That's why I feel like even knowing what things are in the trailers, and even when the game tells you about events that have happened, I'm kind of just okay with that. These games are really good at making you want to know what's happened, even if you have the spoilers. Okay, let me see if there's any more collectibles around here. Why am I still bothering to carry this thing if it's not gonna protect me from being found?
Here we go, Dragon Room.
Kamen Rider failed the business minigame. Yeah, you just get a little extension on your deadline, thankfully. I'd always thought that Kazuma would have just had like the deep Chris Sabat voice, but not like heroic like Armstrong, just like maybe like Piccolo.
It doesn't make a bit of difference, Gohan. The balls are inert. Dende's gone, remember? I'm Kiryu, the Dragon of Dojima.
Hi, hello. Goodbye. Sorry, wrong room. Must have been my imagination. They got Metal Gear Solid memory. What was that noise? Oh, the wind must have opened the door. Must have been my imagination. Bum but the bum but the bum but the bum. It's an accessory? Let me check. I don't know if I saw it, but can I sort this in any way? The out-the-mill gear thing doesn't show you the accessories. Oh yeah, Congo chainmail. Huh. Its name means invincible diamond. It's resilient enough to live up to that title. Yo. No fear. How about more defense? Then I'll have less fear, that's for sure. Put it on Kasuga as well as Psycho. Where's that? Steve Bloom? Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, Steve Bloom. Like maybe his Spike Spiegel voice. You know what I just found out today? Because Kamen Rider was playing one of the Dragon Ball Z Budokai games. I was looking up some of the voice actors they've had for various fighting games. Because, you know, in other games, other, like, earlier dubs of Dragon Ball Z, they didn't have, like, the one tried and true Funimation cast they have now. I've looked up, like, the different voice actors of Goku, and if you've ever had the Dragon Ball Final Bout game, I think it's called, it's based on Dragon Ball GT, so you know it's terrible. You know it's not great. He had, whoever's the voice actor for the Goku in that game is the worst Goku I've ever heard. Like, he sounds like very stereotypical teenager, like, you look pretty strong, how about let's fight? And I was very sad to find out, after all these years, it's Steve Bloom. It's Steve Bloom! What? That doesn't sound like him at all. He's not doing like a Spike Spiegel voice. He's not doing anything cool. He's just like, I'm Goku, and I'm the Super Saiyan. I fight for my friends. Like, it's so, why, Steve? Why? Voice direction gone sour, that's for sure. You don't like that the most recent items don't show at the bottom. I don't like that there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to the sorting. I'm just like manually searching. That's not great. The dub has some great moments of Dragon Ball. How are you still alive? You missed my vital organs. All of them? Not the chosen one, Steve. You were supposed to teach the bad VAs not join them. No. I don't know how many like chances I get. Look, this isn't Metal Gear. We don't have to sneak around. I think we just have to kill him before he gets a word in edgewise. If he calls in for help or anything like that. I forgot I'm still a breaker. No, I forgot I still have breaker moves.
Well, this time it happened to work out too. But our luck won't last forever. Be careful.
I love that Adachi calling us out each time.
I won't let him find us again.
Immediately gets caught. Getting late for Sylvie. Gonna head to bed. Yeah, have a good night, Sylveon, and happy birthday again. Ooh, no. And have a good night. Sleep well, okay? It's good to see you. Piccolo's a Namekian, doesn't know where Goku's vital organs are. Oh, so is Dragon Ball. Oh, the final fight of actual Dragon Ball. I was watching the dub of original Dragon Ball for a while. I'm so happy to have watched through a lot of it, but I still haven't finished it. Dude, remember when Yamcha was a threat? Apparently, like, out of the entire series of Dragon Ball, Yamcha is one of the only people to have defeated Goku in a fight. Like, without him, like, powering up or giving up. Like, just straight up in a fight until one person can't fight anymore. Yamcha is one of the only ones who's succeeded. Was when Goku was a little kid. Oh, man, he used to be a threat. And then Bulma was like, actually, I'm just gonna go date the Saiyan Prince. Hell of a door. Think this is a dragon chamber?
Not like anywhere else we looked the part. Guess we'll find out. Then let's go!
Finally, the game decided to put Nanba in a cutscene. I guess there's nowhere else to explore, huh? We just do a... Oh, I can't save here. Let me just check this... Oh, gotta keep moving. Yamcha, wasn't it Ten Shinhan? I think basically both of them, at some point during the original Dragon Ball series. But the very first fight against Yamcha, he does do some sneaky tactics with Puar. And they basically ends up with like Goku getting launched into a rock formation, and then it's just like, well, so much for Goku. Sorry. I think they managed to steal a Dragon Ball or something. I forget, it's been a while. That feeling when Vegeta's a better family man than Goku. Dude, say what you will about Super. I've heard a lot of things about how they change up some characterizations for better or for worse, but I will say, being introduced back into the Dragon Ball world with Super from the very beginning, I feel like the initial direction they were going in was so fresh, bringing Dragon Ball back to its semi-comedic roots. And Vegeta just being a family man, like, actually taking Trunks to that family vacation, then he has to, like... But he, like, makes takoyaki, eats that, like, giant squid, or whatever.
Should I open it? Got it.
Let's go. Vegeta knows how to throw a family vacation, that's for sure. Wait, there's another safe over here.
Should I open it? Sweet!
Goku thinks of his family as allies. He doesn't even know what a marriage is. Can I eat it? And Vegeta's like,
that's my Bulma!
It's weird that most of Goku's friends used to be his enemies. If you can beat him, join him. Well, that's, you know, how his character arc works, right? Goku doesn't have to change because he's already, like, the flat character. People change because of Goku. They learn to be better because of him. You know, there's a whole like videos about it. Yamcha's victory was against a hungry Goku. Perfect.
Hey, who are you fellas?
Oh, just on our way to the Dragon Chamber. What a name, huh?
Yeah, it's just up those stairs, but...
Oh, thank you. I'll be on my way.
Did the acting captain ask for you?
Yeah, this might... I think this might be Jim Cummings.
Yeah.
Or at least the dude who voiced Zhang.
If he'd called for you, he would have sent someone for you.
Nah, it's gotta be Zhang's voice actor.
An escort, buddy.
What?
Don't know what to tell you. He said something about how busy everyone is today, so we should just go right in.
Kasuga, act better.
No way. We can't just let people make that kind of claim and walk on by.
Ah.
Give me the name of the guy who said you could go in.
Oh, do we have to choose
I
it?
want to know their family, too.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sure.
Just say Arakawa. Oh, you're like...
You're shady as hell, Scruffy.
See,
How about
Arakawa
your
asked for
name?
it specifically.
What's that, huh?
No name that you'd recognize, but I'm from the Arakawa family.
Ain't what I asked. What's your damn name?
Did I say
Look,
Ichiban?
man.
Stop stalling and say it!
Kasuga.
No!
Ichiban Kasuga.
God damn it,
Dude, why not
Ichiban!
make up a name.
Oops. Well, no point now.
Well, we're fighting.
Sure. At least it's a cool-ass name.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Number one. I'm number one.
We good? It also happens to be the name of the fucker the captain shot in Kamurocho.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Shit.
Ah, damn it.
Once, we got the numbers advantage here. Want to take him out?
Hell yeah. Rolling time.
Did we ever solve anything another other way in this game?
All right. This should be
I just want to deliver food. I thought you were hungry. Dude, grab a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
I'll show you a fight.
You look through video game history, a lot of A-list voice class gives a man at performance on random games. I blame the director, it's gotta be. But like, if anybody would just know what Goku's supposed to sound like, wouldn't it be Steve Bloom? Wouldn't it be like another like big anime dub actor back in the 90s? It's funny, wasn't Steve Bloom like a janitor that happened to be working in the voice casting building at the time, and he's like, hey, we need a dude to voice this main character, can you do it? And they found him with like a voice of pure gold. I feel like the Cowboy Bebop dub would be something completely different if it wasn't for him. What is this music? It's fantastic, that's what it is. Watanabe, Kasai. I love that we apparently know their names.
You go swing.
There we go. One left, baby.
Get him.
I'm ready now. Ready to go. Kasuga's Yakuza cosplay wasn't good enough. How about at least put on a chef's hat, man?
I feel the stats going up. Look at me go.
So, did they radio for backup? We're not gonna leave the bodies here. Metal Gear. Hide the bodies. There he is. Just leave him right there.
That ought to do it.
Jeez, dude.
Let's get going.
You can see him! Hello? Yo!
Intruders! Sound the alarm! Isn't that the line?
Majima! And him that I don't know his name, but I know he's important.
I don't know, man. Doesn't seem like you're gonna need the help to me.
I know he's another player character. What's going on?
Got me there.
Aren't you guys Tojo?
Sitting around in this place has been killing me with boredom.
It's not Mark Hamill, but I like it.
I don't know about you guys, but I could use a little excitement.
Let's get him, Kasuga.
The Mad Dog himself.
If they wise up and call for help, we're screwed.
It's him. Majima really is everywhere.
Not a chance in hell.
I like his voice.
Never met a problem the two of us couldn't handle by ourselves.
Kinda wish Kiryu had that voice.
Music to my ears. I'll take it. Something about that kind of confidence I've always respected.
If I had to guess, you two were officers.
Yeah, I thought they were Tojo Clan.
Not too far off the mark. Good eye on that one.
He's just testing us.
Ichiban, something feels kind of off about them.
They look like main characters.
I know.
Wouldn't expect any less from the Omi Alliance HQ.
It's Saejima.
About time you guys got that through your heads.
Dude.
Yo. I got a question for the guy rocking the eye patch.
Rockin'. How many
Do
like
you
big
know?
shot Yakuza or
I've heard
gang
stories
high class
about a
ranking
guy
officers
from
are
the
here right
Tojo
now?
Clan they call the Mad Dog of Shimano.
Oh.
And
It was on a
That
test.
wouldn't happen to be you, or would it?
well, who's keeping track anymore?
All I'm saying is, if that's you, why the hell are you guarding the stairs of fucking Omi Alliance HQ?
Yeah, what's going on?
So you want to keep asking questions?
Cause he's mad.
Well, then good luck beating the answers out of us.
I guess I can put this up. Majima, ex-Tojo, ex-Tojo?
Talking kind of big there, aren't you, Majima? Hope you haven't gotten rusty after all that sitting around.
I'm scared. Taiga Saejima, Saejima family patriarch, double patriarch.
Get out of here with that! How dare you ruin my big setup with that shit!
How dare
Don't
you
worry,
ruin my
fellas.
setup?
I've been itching for a fight for a long damn time!
I practiced really hard to look cool. No, that's not Majima.
Let's
He's
go.
just.
It's Goro Majima's comeback tour!
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Kind of wish we got Mark Hamill. I'm sure if he had like the actual voice direction this time, he'd be, oh my god.
This ought to be good.
All right, let's see. I'm just gonna level 50 Majima. What is this receive you? Is this receive you? I think that this is his theme. Listen. Level 50. I mean, it's 4 versus 1, and plus we have our other party members. We're fine. We're just gonna buff debuff. We got any pound mates, please? I can't call them with Jungi. Imagine if the taser took him out immediately, instantly. Yes, pound mates. What's a good one to start with? Let's go with attack and defense. Receive you, but it's upbeat. A remix of his battle theme. Why am I hearing boss music? Oh no! Saijima and Majima, they're the Manzai duo.
What's the matter? You want your milk? Listen, Muchacho.
Oh no, don't be dead. Celeste, this is the moment. We've been training our entire game for this. Seeing Majima fall to his knees.
Must be one loud baby.
82, 80, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. One power, one enemy heavy. Try it.
I missed. Oh, I missed.
Here we go.
Look at him flying. I know, even as violent as this looks, he can just... Majima, if anyone, could just bounce back from that. Tag team?
Kiwami?
Glad I could hear it. It's so, like... I'm not gonna say vaporwave, but just, like, trance-like, you know? That's him. That's Majima for sure. He's just in the zone. Every time he fights. Every time he just, like, stakes out the next trash can to start Kiryu with.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Well, that was because he attacked Zhao like twice in a row. Psycho didn't even... Well, Psycho did get a move in between, right? Alright, let's think about this. I'm gonna keep Zhao down for now. Zhao down! Let's see if he's weak to gun. He resists gun.
Eyes on me.
I'm gonna call... I'm gonna revive Zhao.
Bring it on.
I got that Hero's Vigor. It doesn't work all the time, but I'm banking on it.
Come on. Come on.
Give me that Star Wars poster pose.
Ah! Damn it.
Come on.
Evasive slash. Oof. Can I get one?
I got this.
I don't have a revive. I'm gonna have to use an item. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. I'm gonna heal myself, and then I'm gonna swap out Zhao. I can't revive him right now.
You're in for it now.
Ooh. Ooh, he a toughie. Well, he's Majima, of course he is. Hey, Namba, how you been? Actually, let's bring in Rocker let's bring in Rocker Adachi. If anyone stands a chance against Majima, it's him. His buffs are gone. Let's go with Mr. Moskis. The fast portions sound like Payday.
I summon you.
I gotta play more Yakuza 0.
You've been a good boy. Yes. Well, the pleasure's all yours.
So nice of all these people to visit Ichiban over in Osaka on such short notice.
Let's go.
They took the bullet train and it only took 2 hours. Tope. Even with Numb, that does a lot. Let's lower his attack.
You wanna go?
I guess his defense.
You're in
You know what this reminds me of? Sonic Adventure music. Like something that Shadow would have.
Don't get cocky.
Oh yeah, come on, baby. Da-da, 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 ba-da, da-da, da-da, ba-da, da-da, da-da. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Da-da, da-da. I'm bleeding.
I'm up.
Let me see if I can suck his blood.
Let's go.
Resist, 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 resist. Not a lot. Let's do everybody attack up.
Come on now.
Hopefully Psycho can do a group heal before anybody dies.
I'm not backing down.
Mashima's a tough fight though. I expected nothing less from the Mad Dog. My gosh.
This could be better.
I don't have any items that heal everybody.
Don't get cocky.
I need to heal everybody's status effects as well. Yeah, we're just gonna have to rely on this defense buff. Just do damage where we can. Press and slash.
Take your best shot.
No, that other attack did more. It was like 400.
Don't get cocky.
Keep everyone alive, please.
This out. Let's do this together.
You're in for it.
I'm ready now. You're gonna be in a
Oh, you mean pay? Okay, the game Payday. I thought it was like a song in the game. I know the game. The music from Payday. I have that game. I never played it too much though. It just really reminded me of Killing Floor and Left 4 Dead, so I just ended up playing those games instead. Give him a cold.
Eyes on me.
Psycho might die though. Is he next? No. Majima's not next. Let's see if Psycho gets another turn. Not working.
My turn.
Take your best shot.
Item. Bento. Psycho, Psycho. Psycho, eat the food. Eat the bento, Psycho. Eat the.
Use this.
Not a fan of this like selection system. Let's see if he's weak to money.
Check this out. I'll show you what we can buy.
Pretty weak to money. Doppelganger, what? Shadow Clone Jutsu?
You're in for it.
Uh-oh. Oh, they're creepy. Oh no, we lost Psycho's turn. 3 Shadow Clones. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to use some turns to heal stuff. Where's the anti-paralysis?
Eyes on me.
Here you go.
Better?
Here you go. Dude, suck it up. Put some dirt in it. Eat a lettuce sandwich. You'll be fine.
Perfect. You're in for it. Hold it together.
Fake Majima's next. Let's see if a Giga Swing can take care of some of them.
Come on now.
I doubt it'll one-shot him. No. No, his Shadow Clones are as strong as the real thing. He's got that forbidden jutsu. Now she's bleeding. We just need to survive to a Psycho turn, please. 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 Stop. Stop having turns. This is cheating.
Hope you're ready.
Oh my god.
You're in for it.
You're in for it now. All physical stats ailments. Everybody heal. We need a second healer. No, I think we need Napa again. That's what.
You're gonna get stung.
Oh!
Take your best shot. Let's go.
Where's the good bento? Premium sushi? This is not great. I'm like relying on nothing but healing. This is how I die in RPGs.
Bring it on.
Where's the all enemies attack? Let's try it.
Go. I got this.
That doesn't do enough. Let's do damage to everybody, Panmate. Instill fear, knocks away enemies, leave burns. You look pretty good. Is Kasuga imagining this? You can see Majima doing it. Remember, every time you're in a battle, Kasuga lets his video gamer mind run amok. So anything like that would just look cool, like having burning aura and making clones, that's probably all in his head. Let's go, Mondo Wada!
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. You talking to me?
Majima made copies in other games. Okay, well, no, he's actually doing it then. Each month, like, ha, shadow clones. Must be my gamer mind again. And meanwhile, Adachi's freaking out.
Like, dude, Kasuga, he's actually making clones.
Mias. Mias! Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Damn it! Alright, you're out. Namba's in.
You're gonna get stomped.
We need 2 healers in this group. Namba can do the group heals, Psycho can continue the heal status effects. Oh!
Right.
Come on, man! I gotta make a break in this. We'll be gone. We'll focus on healing our 3 characters right now. Only Namba's bleeding. Well, I'm just gonna top everybody off. Majima's the most agile boss in the entire game in the other games. So they're representing it by him making a lot of turns and clones. Makes sense. Just gotta focus on guarding. I can't afford to take any extra damage.
I got this.
Divine's a fallen ally. Let's see if this is like better than Kasuga's version.
Hey, you there?
CPR!
Hey, hey! Gotta do CPR.
Kiss him! Oh, with that stank breath! Oh! Oh, it's like smelling salts. That's why it works.
You're back. So, no CPR? Thank you.
Oh, that's perfect. Love it. Uh-oh. No, that's a guaranteed death. Oops. Holy crap. Oh, this sucks. Imagine dying in an RPG. Dang. I just need to kill these freaking clones. We need more pound mates. We need more pound mates. More! Lower their accuracy. If they miss, they can't hit me. That's literally what missing means. Majima is 1v6ing them. He's an entire party of himself. My god. We're calling in everybody to help.
Don't worry, I got this.
The power of our friends! Hold on a sec. Imagine he's actually like shaking the entire building.
Raging sumo!
Still not a lot.
I'm not.
Ugh.
You know what?
I got this.
I'm not backing down.
He's weak to something. He's weak to rocks that did 2,000 damage? I should have stocked up on those. Ow. Oh, the miss saved me. Oh! Oh, if Kasuga dies, we all die.
Damn it.
Oh. Retry, that's so much money. Retry battle full recovery. I was fine though. I do have a save right before, but let's see where we are if we retry the battle.
Get back up as many times as it takes.
Sajima just watching. Since when he could just since when he could clone it? He clone himself? Oh yeah, he just always does that. Kasuga!
Good.
That was the first time I saw that. Man, that cost a bit of money. Worth it though. Alright, let's plan accordingly. We'll save Mr. Masochist until he gets the clones out, because that's when we really need the defense up. Until then, we're not taking any chances. Right off the bat. Like the very first thing we do in the fight. Because Majima's worth it. I'm gonna swap out Zhao for Nanba at the very get-go. Wait, where's Nanba? Oh wait, no, I tag out Zhao, then Nanba.
Here we go.
Alright, good. Just heal. We're still good. We just gotta keep on top of it.
Try this on your side.
Can't let the status effects overwhelm us.
Go away.
There's no way I'm supposed to... Like, I'm clearly not high enough level right now, but I didn't think I was under-leveled for this entire game until now. Like, that one Mabuchi battle, maybe. I've been fine. Like, we got Zhao just now, and he was the same level as our party. Like, even a little bit weaker. I think we were supposed to grind, maybe, or something? I don't know. I know Nectosir did a good amount of damage.
I got this.
Oh yeah. Ba-da-ba. We'll continue calling pound mates while we can. Nancy. Level's fine, but you need better gear. I bought a better sword for Zhao, but that's not being very useful right now. I might reload that one save if I can't beat Majima. This will be our goal for tonight, baby. You may be everywhere, but do you expect crawfish? Majima tough. There's Yakuza. What level were you when you fought him? If anybody's gotten to this point of the game yet, I'm curious. I know a lot of friends who play RPGs like literally just grind ahead of time. And that is definitely a way. Oh, here we go. Look at him. He got the drip. He got the drip. Speaking of drip, let's drip feed ourselves some HP. With that gradual recovery if we can.
Right.
So hopefully offset anything that'll bleed us out. You were 42, you grinded afterwards. I'm a little bit off from 42. Oops.
You're gonna get
I guess we'll just focus on one clone at a time. Because they have way less health. I'm just gonna hope he doesn't summon them again. Ugh! Woo! We gotta survive. We gotta pound mate. Mr. Masuka, save us!
Who do I call? You're weak.
Have you been a good boy?
Ooh! Got that bleeding though. Stop! Stop!
What do I do?
Does Namba have anything that heals status effects?
Bring it on.
Huh?
No. Next up is gonna be a Majima clone. So above all else, we gotta make sure that Psycho is healed.
What's this? Little first aid.
Thank you.
Of course you target Namba. Okay. Which clone was I attacking? This one has least health. Don't interrupt me. Thank you. You're 60. They're not bad as long as you target one at a time, actually.
Bring it on.
Can I raise everybody's defense? This feels like a little bit of a waste. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use one of those first aids. Bring Namba back at full health. Full 100% health. These are expensive, but now's the time.
One more time.
It's possible to beat him at my level. Thank you for believing in me. Jesus! Stop it! Yeah.
Who the?
Da.
Who do I call?
Let's call in. Being a little bit risky. But as much as possible, I want to take out at least one of the clones. That actually doesn't do a lot. Which turn is it? Jungi's? Heal. Heal for God's sake. Premium sushi.
I got this. This should help. Get serious.
Thanks.
Music's jamming though.
You're in.
In a world of hurt. Right.
All right.
Try this on your side. Let's do this together.
I got
Bring
this.
it on.
I'm ready now.
My thanks.
Oh, don't you dare. You're focusing on him.
Stop.
Power heavy. I know it's not going to do a lot of
You're in.
damage. Namba doesn't really do much damage right now. Healing power. Jungi.
What's this? I got you.
Be focused.
I got this.
One of the few times I'm actually going to try to play a game.
Wanna fight?
No jokes. No ifs, no buts, no cocoa nuts. We're doing good on MP for now.
You're weak.
You're in for it now.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Alright, Mr. J-Song. Almost one clone is almost down. Neck twist him.
Take this.
Snap it, dude. One Majima down. This isn't even his final form. This is nothing to Majima. I don't even know what else he's gonna pull out. Look at how much health he still has. Okay, I think we can survive if I heal our ailments.
Go away.
We'll try to top everybody off with Namba instead.
Watch me.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. I believe in myself. Neck twist. We'll take the clones down one at a time. Just gotta focus on them.
Okay.
You're gonna be in a
Bring
world
it
of
on.
You're in it now.
Heal everybody.
Have fun with this.
Slowly but surely.
You're gonna get
Let's go.
This is all so ridiculous. Kasuga call. I saved. Oh, going to war for this exact reason. Attack defense. Cool. Oh, they're doing so little damage now. Small, small turtle house. Oofa.
Hey, we're doing great. We're doing fantastic.
Try this on your side. Give it your all, everyone. I'm ready.
Not much, but it's honest work. All right, you. Your neck is mine, baby. Beep beep bop 'em.
Eyes on me.
Yeah.
I'm not backing down.
For once, Namba's in a good position to attack. What are we gonna do? Heavy?
Watch this.
Now, the worst thing that could happen is he's programmed that once all the Namba clones, or once the Majima clones are gone, he just makes more. So it's better to just like keep one alive. Let's hope it doesn't come down to that. What's his heaviest single enemy attack? Essence of Mayhem. How much does it do? 600. Not bad.
Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got this.
First try. Totally. Namba's dying. Ooh, we're running out of MP. Just use an item.
Torina.
Dance, dance, dance. Let's see those cat jams. Rat jams. Oh, jams. Jam, 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 jam. Here comes the man, hot damn. Who needs song requests? Yeah, 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 yeah. Big attack, big attack. Let's go, 600.
Come on. Another one down. Okay.
Another one bites the dust.
You're gonna get stomped.
Hey, we're doing way better. All you had to do was prepare and heal so much. Look, this is how I got through Final Fantasy VII, the original. Give everybody the healing materia. Everyone's a cleric.
Weak.
Yup.
I'm not backing down.
Bring it on.
Oh my god.
So dizzy.
Here we go.
The last I checked, he wasn't near death. Alright, well, Psycho's the only one that can actually... No. Who's the one that revives? Namba. Alright, time for some more CPR. Paralysis heal. Where? Give...
Wanna fight?
Wait a minute. We got a raid from Jakarta. Yo. Hey. How you doing? Listen to this awesome music.
You're gonna get stomped.
Jakarta, how was the stream? How are you doing? Welcome in, all you raiders, oh boys and gals. We're here. We're playing Yakuza. We're fighting the dragon, not the dragon, the mad dog.
You're gonna be in a world of
Majima. He's here. And boy, oh boy, did we already die to him once. Let's see if we can raise everybody's defense. I think we're good. Let's raise everybody's attack. Can we get a shout out for Jakarta? Me sneak raid. I saw you playing Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. I was doing a little bit of lurky lurk. Dude, how you liking it? I remember when that came out, I was so happy for the Wii, like the resurgence. The resurgence of freaking rail shooter games. Freaking well deserved. Watch the CPR.
Gotta do CPR.
Yeah, Jerry, what's up? We're fighting the mad dog while mad jamming. If isn't gonna wake you up, this is how we wake up anybody who may have fallen asleep because it's late. Oh wait, you know what?
Thank you.
Majima should be proud. We're cosplaying as him. Ooh! That's not great. You got Nanba cosplaying as him right now. You should make him. If anything, that should like attract his attention and show that we're big fans. We're big fans, Mr. Majima. Please don't hurt us.
Try this on for size. Give it your all, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're gonna be in a
I'm glad you're having fun. You thinking about playing the Dark Side Chronicles? Because that's the one that has like Resident Evil 2 in it. I'm gonna swap out Nanba when I feel that it is good to do so. I just wanna up Kasuga's defense somehow. I think we're just gonna have to let him go. I think Nanba's job is done. Where's that defense up? I know we have something that does that. Guardian Water.
You're gonna get
Here you go. You're
Kasuga's like, what are you doing, man? I can't move. Why are you giving me water? Cosplaying Yakuza 0 Majima when his life wasn't great. Uh-oh. Look, I'm sure he still enjoyed, owning that cabaret club. It's still here.
You wanna fight? Take this.
Gonna do Dark Side 2. Heck yeah, Jacato. And pre-Ari for Leon. Like, I love that they made a story that has Leon and Krauser. Like, that was the thing. That was the backstory we wanted ever since. Oops.
You're weak.
Kasuga's next. I hope he doesn't get paralyzed. I'm just trying to keep him alive, honestly. Restore all his HP. If Kasuga isn't paralyzed, I'm gonna call him the pound mate that restores MP.
Hold it together.
There we go.
Who do I call?
Shirakawa, let's go! Karo's tired.
I summon you.
I'm also tired of getting my butt kicked by Majima. Let's change that, shall we? Thanks to a kick every dog, made your last cheddar cup noodles. Oh, that sounds delicious. I didn't know they made cheddar cup noodle. I gotta try that. I've actually had like several types from Japan, imported. I've had like the salt ramen flavor. I've had the curry ramen flavor. Delicious, by the way. There was another type. I forget what it's called. I think it was just like mixed seafood.
Here you are.
Like the cup noodle from Japan is legit. Of course it has to be. Let's see if I can poison him. Who's next? Nanba's next. As long as Psycho goes before everybody else, I think we can use her to heal everybody's stats effects. Who's next? Majima's next. Gosh dang it. Okay, I'm not gonna chance it. I'm gonna use Nanba's turn to paralyze heal. Am I out of paralysis thingies? I think I am. Gonna have to use restorative medicine.
I'm not back.
Kasuga.
Here.
Pinuku loves cheddar cup noodles. Where do you get them? I've actually legitimately imported cup noodles from Amazon.co.jp.
You wanna fight?
Just because, like, it just had the best price, and some items they do ship directly on over here. Kind of funny. Alright, now's the time. Lower his accuracy. I die yet? I died once! I died once! We're doing significantly better now.
I summon you.
All I gotta do is hope that Majima doesn't summon any more clones. And if he does, we'll just be prepared for it. We shot a rocket launcher at him, man! Miraculous voice. I realized only one person was actually status ailed. Probably should have healed instead. It's fine, it's okay.
Take this.
I was prepared.
Bring it on.
Majima poison. Must have been food poisoning, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, Nanba. Give me that, progressive heal. March-chan has a cheddar noodle cup. Okay. So not DC and cup noodle, but like an actual, like, different brand. Alright, okay. What are we gonna do? Psycho is next, so we're actually gonna go ahead and Junki's the best at doing straight up damage right now. So I'm gonna revive him with an item. Just a half heal. Revival bolus, yes. Here we go. So Majima's hard.
One more time.
So Majima's kind of difficult.
I got this.
It's okay. We'll defeat him through the strategy.
I'm ready.
The kind of thing you're supposed to have in an RPG instead of just grind everything. Look, he's almost halfway dead. Oh my god, Danba. Go to sleep.
Fun with this. Bring it on.
I like how he brought his own cardboard box. Like a true Hideo Kojima. Is it just me or is Majima attacking like every other turn now?
Yeah?
Let's see if anything else does more damage.
Take this.
Watch close now.
Here, this will protect Jungi for a turn.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Eyes on me.
Tag team? How much does this do?
Come on. Let's go.
Remember when Majima was like, oh shit, I've been bit? During the non-canon zombie apocalypse? I never played it. I wish though. I will reiterate, I haven't played any of the other Yakuzas. Would love to, I just have no idea. This is all spoilers to me. Maro-chan is cheddar yakisoba. I didn't know you could get instant yakisoba.
Here we go.
Honestly, my first exposure to, I hope I can still heal Jungi. Can I not? Uh-oh, I can't. That's unfortunate. I'll use this opportunity to heal her MP. Grandma cookies. Oh, wait a minute. Let's make Psycho have more turns so that she can keep healing everybody. We got them strats. We got them strats. Ow. Ow.
Yeah.
Watch close now.
All right, okay.
Come on.
Care for a magic trick? Bring
I'm
it
gonna
on.
say, feel that bleeding. I got bandages, right?
You're in it now. Here you go.
Strategy in an RPG? What do you think this is? Come on, Jungi. We're counting on you.
Is it my turn?
Hello?
yet?
No! Both of them? Or did he switch out? Please say he just switched out. No!
The eye patch guy's a pain in the ass already. And now he's got backup? Hey,
What do you
this
mean?
shouldn't go sideways quick.
What do you mean?
If you're feeling low, don't push through the pain. Stop and heal or just defend.
That's what
okay?
I've been doing! Oh no. Hanya's spirit. Madness! No! This is when he reveals his true form. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Now the real fight starts, baby. Oh, I'm hacked. Heal me, I can't see you. Ah! That almost killed me.
Try this on the side.
I don't even.
This ought to help.
Yeah, I have a feeling that if we don't beat this fight, I'm just gonna have to grind off stream. Hey, like, you know what? This has been a good stream. Like, right? I wonder if it's better to just go for Majima since he's already half dead.
Fight.
You're gonna be in a
But he's so evasive.
You're in it now.
No, Jujungi says he doesn't miss.
Get serious.
I'm gonna try this.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go.
Gun. 6.
I got this.
Bring it on.
Let's go.
I'm screwed. Do I get any more RPG launchers? No. Miracle Kimchi. Kasuga gets more turns too.
Here.
I need more rocket launchers. That's what I need. Need to buy as many as I can. Yo, dude. I'm running out of pound mates. Psycho's next, that's good. Be good if this is one of those Survive for X turn fights. OG, I hope. OG, I hope. Hanya is Majima's tattoo? Is it? We interrupt this fight to bring you the next episode of your favorite K-drama.
나도 사랑해.
Nice. Alrighty then. I don't have an MP. Top priority, heal Kasuga.
Go away. You're gonna get a world of hurt.
Yep. Half health on block. That's with buffs. Namba just straight up got killed from hole.
This should help.
Thanks.
You're in for it now.
I think Kasuga can survive another attack.
I'm not backing down.
Eyes on you.
Zhao?
You're gonna get stomped.
Nobody's high enough level to survive all this. I mean, Adachi's got a lot of health.
You're in for it now.
Who's next? Saijima's next. I'm gonna bank on... Well, Kasuga didn't die. I said I was gonna bank on nobody dying. Alright. 3 characters. We can do this with 3 characters.
Try this on your side.
Rough Gem, what's up? Welcome on in, I'm dying.
I'm ready.
Probably finding the hardest boss fight in the game so far, and that's, you know, to be expected. Gonna go all in on Majima. We take at least one of them down. Queen Miku, sleepy time for you. Enjoy the rest of the stream. I'll try. Oh, I will. Have a good night, Queen Miku. Nice to see ya. Have a good one. Sleep well, okay? And stay clucky. We're talking about cup noodles. Because what else can we talk about, really? I like that he stays poisoned. That's very good. That's very good. No. Oh! Dude, that's more health than she has. There's no way she can survive unless I buff her defense constantly. I'm just underleveled. It's gotta be it. Alrighty, ready. Let's see what we can do with just every item I have at my disposal. Premium first aid. Is it even worth it if she's gonna die in one hit anyway?
I got this.
Psycho doesn't keep her. Ugh. Anyone targeted by Saijima just dies. I don't have any more buffs. Any more defense ups? Oh, just one. You looked up a guide for the fight. It's that hard. It's that hard. Look. At the very least, I'm glad that I've been able to attempt it on stream. It's okay. We can just end out the night with this. Been playing Witcher 2. Nice. Good game. Better than Cyberpunk. Uh-oh. No. I heard there was a patch that came out for Cyberpunk already. I hope that's at least solves some of the issues. Oh, I hope.
I'll show you
Oh, damn it.
I literally just have 2 characters left. Casca's bleeding. That's great. Fantastic. Oh! Even with a full heal. Yeah, I think this is dire straits for me. Some battles can only end in fist, but I want to run away. I want to run away. I give up. I give up. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Hey, we just called Gary Buster Holmes to fight instead of us, instead of just be a summon. Majima's gonna go next. He's gonna do more than 145 damage, that's for sure. We don't need no party members. Alright. Grandma's cookies. This will save the day. Sajima is probably canonically one of the strongest characters in the entire setting. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Now I got both of them coming after me. Just kill me. Just do it.
Damn it.
I'm sorry, George Takei.
Damn it.
We couldn't do it. I failed you.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Damn it.
So, I'm gonna have to do some grinding off stream, methinks. Hey, I'm glad that we got to explore Osaka and all that. This is probably a great opportunity. Like, I'll go back a couple of saves. Probably go back before I bought that weapon for Xiao, because if we're not gonna use him in the fight, then I'll probably focus on getting better equipment, better defense, leveling up a little bit. And first thing next stream of this, we'll be ready. Thank goodness I don't have a stream slated for Wednesday. But we're gonna call it 3.5 hours. That's a normal stream time, right? And thank you guys. Thank you guys. Now I want to know the recommended level in the guide. That'd be a good idea, yeah. Yeah, let me know, ThinkTwig. Hopefully it's just like 40. That's not too far, right? Look at it this way. I faced 2 of the most legendary Yakuza in the entire series. Of course I was gonna get my ass handed to me. 45. Yeah, that makes sense. Again, one of my, not complaints, but one of the things that really catches you off guard in this game, there's no, like, they don't really incentivize you to grind. All the enemies you fight are just, like, maybe a couple levels ahead of you. So, like, you think you're on track, and then all of a sudden it goes from level, like, 40 to 50. So I'm doing the grinds. I'm doing the grinds. I'm not gonna use a guide. No, I'm still gonna try to do it on my own. I'm just gonna, be more prepared. Be prepared for the coup of the century and a marvelous scam. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Give me this calm music to just whisk my fears away. So, that's Yakuza. What a day in Osaka. What a trip. I didn't think our vacation would have kind of ended in this. I didn't even know, when we saw Osaka, I expected, oh, Majima makes a cameo, maybe. Maybe he'll join up with us. I didn't know he's just gonna kick our asses. He was gonna test us, and we failed. We failed after I knew who he was on that actual test in the vocational school. Oh, well, I'm gonna be honest. It was an honor. It was an honor to be punched by the fists of Goro Majima. I will wear these bruises with pride. And with that, let's do the art. Boss fight, baby. Like, not just cameo. Nope, boss fight. Immediate boss fight. Like, right here, right now. Like, let's go. All right, everybody. Let's end the art. If you guys ever have any art for the stream that's inspired by the chickeny theme or the games I play, please let me know. Tweet it at me or post it to the Discord. And I'll show it at this part of the stream. And we've got one from Karo Furawa. He knew it was coming. Don't try to avoid it. We've got another chicken, and look, it's like a chicken rabbit, I think. When you draw a chicken and it looks like a rabbit, it's like I'm flying. I'm in the middle of flapping. Just gotta exchange it with one of these, right? Just gotta go, yep, and then, yep, and then if you do this, it's like chicken is flapping. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's most janky animation. Flappy chicken. Majima everywhere, including other games. Like, just don't answer me, but I would love if Majima just shows up in Judgment. Like, not even a proper Yakuza game, but heck, he's gotta. Oh my goodness. Well, let's make like a chicken and flap on out of here. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed my pain and my suffering. I sure did. Like I said, we'll grind and we'll fight. We'll face Majima and Saejima another day. Streets of Rage 4, suddenly Majima. River City Girls, suddenly Majima. Super Smash Brothers, suddenly Majima. And then Sakurai's playing like, I don't remember implementing him into the game. He just shows up. He just willed himself with the Majima Everywhere system into the code, into the DLC. You don't even need to buy the DLC to play as him. He just appears. He was just in the roster. He doesn't even show up with like a no trailers, no like Majima you can now use. He's just there. Fifth of the North Star, suddenly Jaggy. Wait a minute. You know, if anybody could break me, it would be Majima. He's a being beyond comprehension. Alright, everybody, we'll send you on your merry way. We'll find somebody to raid, but... Oh... Gino, oh, welcome on in. How far are you in the game? Because you may have just dodged a huge spoiler. Let me know, because we're in an interesting place. We're at a boss we can't defeat, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grind until we can. You probably did. All right. Well, I can't wait to hear all about it. For now, we're gonna find somebody to raid. But thank you all for being here. Thank you, Gina, for showing up. And yeah, if you're going to sleep, have a good night. It's been a good one. It feels short, but you know, if anyone would cut my vacation day short, it would be him. But have a good night and stay lucky.